Awesome Life Podcast, episode 99. I'm Mr. Phoenix.
Here with Chili.
And who do we got today?
J Rizzle.
J Rizzle.
J Rizzle, okay.
Welcome, man. Welcome.
What's
Good
up?
to have you.
Yeah. Where are you from?
From Colorado, native, bro.
Born and raised.
Okay.
Colorado Springs in particular?
Born in Pueblo, raised in the Springs.
Okay.
I've been here basically my whole life.
Whole
All
life.
right,
You,
all right.
you never lived anywhere else other than Colorado?
Lived in New Mexico for a few years. Took like a sabbatical down there to get right.
How to get right?
To
Okay.
get right, yeah.
Okay.
Word.
There's
So I got to
no-
ask, what's with the Dodgers? How are you a Dodgers fan then?
Well, so kindergarten and first grade, that was my T-ball team.
Okay.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and so it stuck with me my whole life. That was back in the day when it was like Darryl Strawberry was on the team, Tommy Lasorda was the manager, Oral Hershiser was the pitcher. They
Okay.
had that crazy, forget the name of the Mexican dude that was outfielder, but he was nuts. But yeah, it was way back in the day.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say none of those players ring a bell.
Yeah,
but, no,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I baseball is probably no. Hockey's probably my least, watch sport for me. Or like I don't really follow it, but baseball I really don't follow. I'm
Yeah.
more like football, basketball, UFC.
True. I was going to say, shit, the Rockies make it hard to root for them.
The Rockies
They
weren't here
didn't-
till I was 13, 14. I think.
Oh, really?
Rockies that new?
93, 94 was their first year.
That's
so,
right.
So I root for the Rockies, but if they're playing the Dodgers, I root for the Dodgers. So
Yeah,
that kind of stuck with me my whole life.
Same division. They play them often. But
Yeah.
Rockies haven't shown a whole lot
So-
of promise.
2 outs, one more. We're gonna go play the Mets. So.
There you go.
yeah.
There you go. We're
Yeah.
watching the game while
Yeah.
podcasting.
Yeah,
This is a
finishing up.
first. We got to
We
start
gotta
doing.
do that more.
Yeah. So we
There's
can
all
react
kinds
to
of
that.
games.
What was I gonna say? What do you do, Jay Rizzle?
Well, I work with you, fine, Jim.
I know, but our guests don't know that.
I am a finance manager for Philong Ford of Chapel Hills.
Okay.
So if you bad credit, no credit, great credit,
Yeah.
we get it all done.
That's
Damn,
right.
hey, they should be paying you for advertising right
Yeah,
now.
right.
Paying us. Yeah.
right.
So how long you been in the car business?
If you count my time at Ford Credit, I've been doing this for over 20 years. I did.
Oh, really? So is that where did you start at Ford Credit?
So I did collections repos and,
Oh, shit.
You were that guy.
and some analyst stuff for Ford Credit from 2000 to 2007.
Okay.
And that's when Ford was the largest auto manufacturer in the world at that point in time.
Really?
As far as the conglomerates, they had Volvo, Mazda, Mercury was still around, of course, Ford and Lincoln. And then they had their premier auto group, which was Aston Martin.
We had Ashton Martin.
Aston
What?
Martin, Land Rover, Range Rover, and Jaguar. They owned all of them.
Oh, okay.
And then
Damn.
Ford was kind of, things were rocky back then, so they had to trim the fat. So
Is that back when that's
You're,
during 08?
we just won, didn't we?
Your boys got it done.
All right. Congratulations
what's
to the
up.
Dodgers
The
moving.
Doyers.
Go Doyers way,
Go-
Fernando! If you're watching, go Doyers.
I gotta send it to Fernando and
Yeah.
TD.
Yeah, for
Fernando
real, though.
typically tunes in for a little
You
bit.
cool if I close this out now that you won?
Sonny, I will be getting something that's delicious. Thank you. Thank you,
Right.
sir.
There you go.
Right.
All right.
Shoot.
So I'm gonna close this out since y'all won. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
There we go.
We're,
Now we're gonna go full screen.
So you guys go play the Mets. Were the Mets a wild card team, or did they?
They were a wild card, yeah.
They were a wild card team.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mhm,
Dang.
So 20 years in the car business,
mhm.
and let me ask you, give me what is the most memorable experience you had in the car business? Story, that you can say without getting in trouble.
I mean,
Curveball.
there's all kinds of memorable experiences. I think the best place I've ever worked is where I'm at right now.
Sure.
And what makes that place great is not Philong Ford Chapel Hills itself. It's the people that work there that make that place so great. But I tell you what, man, I've had some crazy test drives, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy test drives.
I just had a crazy one. I got hit.
Well, dude, so down
Yeah.
down that same line, bro. I and it was in New Mexico, and it was 2 times it happened with elderly people where they shouldn't have been behind the wheel, bro.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
having to grab the wheel. We're popping curbs. We're going over
Oh
medians.
my gosh.
So I'm like, hey, ma'am, let's just pull over here. I'll go ahead and take over, get us back to the dealership.
Wow.
But,
I can't say I've had one like
Yeah,
that. That's
dude.
wild.
That shit's terrifying.
It is.
I think about this, all the time, but even more so when you get in an accident. I'm like, every time I go on a test drive, I'm risking my
Your
life.
life
yeah,
is
for
at
real, though.
stake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I go on I-25 every test drive, and we're going at high speeds, And then sometimes you get customers that are assholes that want to, drive a Mustang GT.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little wet out, and they still think they're gonna rip it. Okay. So we know this. Guests don't know this, but you're a big fisherman.
I do like to fly fish. Yes,
Okay.
fishing is like my woo-saw, I guess you could say. You get out there in nature, and it's a direct line with you and the creator, and you get a fish on the line, and the whole world disappears. So it's
I bet.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, TD? What up, Jessica? I don't know who the third person is. Excuse Maine.
I don't. I have to look at it. Just keep
Okay.
going.
All right,
keep
word.
going.
I'ma keep-
I'm
I'ma
keep
keep
sending
it
it.
going.
I'm sending it to people.
True.
Biggest fish you ever caught?
a northern pike, but I didn't measure it. My biggest trout, probably 8.3 pound brown. So
Okay.
that's pretty big, huge.
What-
I got a picture of it. on my
Fly
phone somewhere.
fishing is a completely different animal. What are you
I was gonna
looking
say,
at?
what? How does the one on the thumbnail stack up to like as far as size?
Oh, dude, way different. I could send it to you, but I mean, it's huge. I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And is that the most satisfying fish that you've caught? Just because it's the largest?
They're all satisfying, but yeah, I mean, the bigger the fish that you catch, the more satisfying
Oh, I
it is,
bet.
for
I
sure.
bet.
Yeah.
Did you like cook it up too? Did you eat it?
No, just let it go to live another day. But
Hey, okay.
go.
That's cool. That's cool.
yeah,
I mean, either way, but shoot, you catch the same fish again. You imagine?
it's interesting you say that, because I just took a trip to New Mexico. I've got a buddy that's a guide down there on the San Juan River, which is where I lived when I was in New Mexico, down
Sure.
that area. And I went wade fishing up in a place called the Upper Flats. And the second day I went down there, I caught one fish 2 times
And did you know that just because of like the
because of the markings on the fish. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
That was
What
a
are the-
that's
what
a
are-
great-
what are even
that's
the
a
odds of
greedy
that
fish
happening?
right there.
That's super hungry fish, bro. Yeah.
But also, if you're that fish, like you fucked up one time and then you just instantly forgot and did it again.
And instantly fucked up again.
Their
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
memory is supposed to. I mean, they say memory of a goldfish. So
Yeah.
True. Hey, what up, Isaiah? Much love. Much love.
shout out to
Subside.
everyone in the chat. I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm still trying to get this out to as many people as possible and
True.
keep it going.
Yeah.
Best place to fish in Colorado
Mm.
that you've been to.
I mean, the dream stream is
The
pretty nice.
dream.
What is the
stream.
dream stream?
So up 24, you got 11-mile reservoir and then Spinney, and the outlet of the South Platte comes out the bottom of Spinney and into 11-mile, and it's catch and release only. And there's what I call 1,000-hour fish there. You got to fish 1,000 hours before you catch one of those big boys.
Jeez.
So
Yeah,
That's a
1,000.
lot of hours.
Yeah, it's
So-
a lot of hours, dude.
So I'm like spoiled being from Florida and then having access to a friend who had a boat or has a boat still. And like, I mean, dude, you just, as long as you have good bait, you throw it out there, you get something.
Yeah.
Like what you do is like skill.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, there's skill to fishing. I mean, you could hook any fish. It's reeling a 80-pound monster, 120-pound monster. That requires, endurance, patience,
Mhm.
all that. But like, you have a good bait, they're gonna hit it. They're gonna hit your line.
Mhm.
That stuff, man. And then casting is tough.
Yeah, but bad casts catch fish just as well as good casts do. So
Sure.
it's just about
Yeah.
having your line in the water. But yeah, there's a lot of ocean fishing on a fly rod. I did that when I went down to Cancun.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think you told me about that. I've never heard of someone fly fishing on the ocean.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Wait, fly
deal.
fishing on the ocean? I thought that's only like on a
It's
stream.
Stream,
or-
yeah. That's what I
No.
thought until he told me that. That was a first for me.
No, yeah, it's big game. So like they'll go out and there's guys off the coast of California that will go and chum the water for mako shark,
Okay.
and then they'll
Oh,
tie
shit.
a fly up that looks like a chunk of meat,
Okay.
and they'll cast it out there, strip it in, and catch mako shark on the fly.
That's
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Have you caught a mako?
No, but
Oh, okay.
I would like to.
That's
though.
I think that's the world's fastest fish.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If it's not number one, it's like number two. All right.
I had no idea,
Well,
but yeah, that'd be
who-
badass.
Someone in the chat saying something funny.
Read TD's.
What TD? J Rizzle is the man. Thanks,
Bad,
TD.
bad
What did he
cast
say?
catch fish at the gay bar.
Oh wait, your biggest trout was a trouser trout. Yeah, yeah. Okay, TD.
We got people joining the chat. Hey, thank you guys. Chili.
Alrighty, man. So, what's in your life? What's been your favorite travel destination so far?
I went to Hawaii last year. That was pretty badass.
Dude, I always wanted
It's
to
it's
go
on
to
it's
Hawaii.
on my list of places
I
to
cried
go.
on the way back home.
Oh,
I didn't
that
want to
bad?
leave, bro. It was
You-
it was amazing there, bro. And
what
it's a-
island?
we went to Oahu and we spent the day in the North Shore, and I fell in love with it. There's roosters running around everywhere, bro. And like the most rundown shack on the side of the road that had poke bowls, like the best poke bowl I've ever
Oh,
had
yeah,
in my
that's-
life, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like and the people were cool. It was just amazing there, bro.
Damn. The post vacation sadness was bad that you cried.
Yeah,
That's how
man.
I'm not
wanna
gonna
go
lie. When
home.
we
Oh,
got
the-
back from the cruise, that's how I was. I was like, there's nothing to look forward to for however long.
Yeah.
That's just that's how it goes.
Facts.
So Hawaii, okay, that's dope.
Yeah,
dope.
Hawaii was pretty amazing. I've only been as far as I've been to Canada, and I've been to Mexico outside the country. I would love to go to New Zealand.
Okay.
There's
Ooh.
awesome fly fishing in New Zealand.
Okay. New
Oh,
Zealand.
yeah.
I heard they got great fishing. Period in New Zealand.
Mhm.
Great. Shoot, the wildlife in New Zealand. It's like is it
Lord
New,
of the Rings, bro.
New Zealand's just north of.
That
Oh,
is
let me
where they
not get
filmed
my
it, yeah.
geography wrong. It's north of Australia.
It's above Australia.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Just north
Yeah.
of. Yeah, okay. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking
You know
about.
your geography.
Yeah, a little bit, maybe a little bit. All right. So, Awesome Life Podcast originally was a hip hop podcast. I used to rap. I still kind of rap. Got a new song coming out at the end of this month with Cam with a Cool. Shout out to Cam. I got to send him the chat as well. 2 phones. Check it out soon. But anyways, I know you're into hip hop. You know some influential artists locally. What is your top 5 hip hop artists all time?
Top 5 hip hop all time.
All time.
For
Who
me, it'd probably be groups.
Okay. Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang's up there, but Tribe Called Quest.
Okay.
Okay.
Q-Tip.
I like
Yeah.
Tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they told stories. They told stories in their raps. I think that art has kind of been lost in today's day and age.
Superficial.
Fair enough.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
So we got Tribe 1. Not in any particular order, but we got Tribe.
Yeah, Tribe's in there. Snoop is in there for sure.
Okay.
Eminem's got to be in there, bro.
Okay.
I agree.
He's in my top 5.
Dr. Dre and Eminem are kind of the same.
Yeah, I mean, they're
similar.
I mean, not the same, but I get
Yeah.
what you're saying. Like they came from this. I mean, Eminem came from the Dr. Dre tree.
Yeah.
But Dr. Dre can't rap.
Yeah, true.
He didn't write as
He
Ice
makes
Cube.
really good beats.
Yes,
though,
he
dude.
does. He's
He
a
makes
great
really good
producer.
beats.
Yeah, Ice Cube wrote all of NWA's lyrics, and that's why they flopped as soon as Ice Cube bounced.
Right. Biggie Smalls.
Okay.
Biggie Smalls.
Imagine what is
What up, Davon?
How many is that?
Oh, that's
1, 2, 3,
4.
4. And then let's y'all might hate me for it, but I like Kanye, dude.
Oh,
No, I
he's
don't- no hate.
my number
I
one.
was gonna say
personally.
no hate at all there. Look at the whole wall over there.
Kanye's dope, bro.
Yeah.
In the office at work, I like everything basically but country. So I listen to a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but
Sure.
I also have a Kanye mix that I play quite often.
Hell yeah.
You also have
Like
sometimes
meditation.
I was
music.
just about to say sometimes I
Yeah.
drop off a deal
Yeah.
and it's just like this peaceful, serene music.
Yeah, bro. It's
I
like
just-
stepping into a spa in my office.
I just had a customer stress me the fuck out, and I come in there and it's chill. And then he's
Yeah.
got this little fucking thing that vibrates, like I
Oh,
don't
when
know.
you
It looks like
when you talk,
it's like a
yes,
symbiote.
yes.
Yeah,
He's got a symbiote.
Every time I'm in that office, that's all I look at. I just can't stop, and I watch it as I talk. And
That's
sometimes I'll be
Venom,
like,
bro. That's
Yeah,
Venom from
yeah,
outer space.
yeah,
in my
yeah.
office,
ah,
dude.
and it'll like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. It's great. I love that thing. That thing is awesome.
Wait, hold up. TD got a freestyle. Is that what I hear?
Oh, TD freestyles. Let me tell you about TD freestyling.
Let's hear it.
Let me hit him with the and then I stuck it into what, and then I took it to the butt. That's a TD freestyle right
Yo,
there. bro,
TD,
for
we're
everybody.
gonna get TD on the podcast. I
Oh, yeah.
promise you,
We have
dog.
to, we have
I
to.
know. It
That's
just
awesome.
hasn't worked out. You're one of the coolest cats I know,
Yeah,
That's
and
so
you're a
funny.
storyteller for sure, bro. Before we keep going, I want to give you my honest opinion of you, J Rizzle, when I first met you.
Oh,
Okay.
first impression.
First impression. All right, I'm
He's
gonna
a dick.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But let me tell you why. So I just started working at Ford, and
Better have your paperwork tight, son.
you
For
no
real.
you just got
For
your I think
real.
you got this tattoo. It was super cool. We were talking about that, and then you were talking about Manitou Springs, and you said something about go to Manitou Springs, try the water,
Try the water, bro.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, that water's disgusting.
It's
And
not,
and,
bro.
and then your first response to me is like, well, you're an idiot because it's the best water. And I'm like, dude, it could have all the best health benefits in the world,
Oh, shoot.
and I understand why, but I thought it was gross. It tasted terrible.
Yeah, you're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yo.
that was my first impression.
I will say there was no one, and probably still this day, that I was more afraid to bring a cash deal to. I'm like, oh fuck, please don't be Justin.
You guys didn't have to deal with Garen and Chris when they were in the box, bro. Like Garen
Yeah.
threw deals out the door on me. I think Chris did once or twice too. You can't do that anymore unless you're
Yeah.
joking. But you know,
Sure.
yeah, no, come on.
So they would literally be like, I don't want it.
Wait, just throw the deal, dude. Or Garen, man, boy, Garen. I can
That
tell you stories about Garen.
that's
I love
Ryan.
Garen and Chris to death. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
man,
That's Ryan's dad, right?
Ryan's dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the reason that I'm in the box, man. They were my champions. I love both of them to death.
He wants that
Yeah.
next promotion.
One day, bro. I
One
don't
day.
know. Heavy lies the crown in the car business.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
For real.
The higher you get, the closer you are to the door. The easiest job in the car business is selling 12 to 15 cars a month.
Yeah, there you go.
Hands down.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
I don't know if
Well,
it's easy. I don't know if it's
No,
easy.
BGC was pretty sweet, man.
I'll tell you.
But that's a different. That's a different
I'll tell you what my opinion of being a salesman is. It starts over every month. It doesn't matter if I
for
hit
good or for
18,
worse.
20, I have to start and I have to re-lock in every month. And I'm not saying you don't have to lock in, but regardless of anything, those deals are going to come to you. You don't have to hunt. Now, when it gets put in front of you, you still got to shoot. I gotta chase bumpers all day.
Yeah.
Well,
that-
Garen told me, he said, be careful what you ask for. And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Because I wanted to get into finance. Once you get in there, the thing about the finance position is you're in management. So you got to be team aspect. But the finance position specifically is the most, if you want to look at it this way, the most selfish management position that there is, because I don't get paid off the pot. I get paid off my own individual production.
It's a star player
So
position.
if you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cash deals in a row, yeah,
Mhm.
it kind of sucks.
I get that.
It kind of sucks.
The other thing I heard from, I forget who, but they said, when you're selling cars, you have potential days, hours to build rapport. When you're in the box, you have
Instant.
You have to instantly
Exactly.
make a friend,
Mhm.
take down their guards.
Oh, it's a skill position.
Mm,
I'm not taking you guys are super talented and super skilled, but you at least don't have to hunt. And
sure.
The
I
deals are brought to
totally
us,
get
but
that
we
too.
we can't do anything without you guys.
correct. So if we don't set it up properly, you're already at a disadvantage.
Sure.
Correct.
Absolutely.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I respect your job. I want your
So-
job. I'm willing to learn whatever I need to learn from you guys to
Just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
hopefully get
Just
there.
keep doing what you're doing.
All right,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
keep it going. Let's
I'm
keep
gonna
it going.
keep it going. So, is there any? I know you said you're listening to some country. Is there any particular
I
group
don't.
that you're?
I
Oh, you don't listen to country?
No, we went to that golf tournament, and what were we listening to? Jelly Bean or Jelly?
Oh, Jelly
Jelly
Roll.
roll.
Jelly Roll.
Jelly
Yeah.
roll.
He's pretty cool, but I really have never listened to much country.
Really?
I like hip hop. I like rock. I listen to a lot of EDM,
Okay. All right.
but country's never really been.
But
my
what's in your
jam
what's
ever,
in your
dude.
playlist like? If you're going home, what are you listening to right
right,
now?
right now, yeah.
ESPN
Oh, it's a sports radio.
and sports radio right
Right,
now.
right,
That's
Hey, that's music right there.
straight up, dude. No, I mean a lot of rock, and then Apple Music. I have all kinds of mixes. I've got a Tribe Called Quest radio. I've got Kanye radio. I've got Lip Biscuit radio on there.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Lip Biscuit, so,
That's a throwback right
It is.
there.
yeah.
I think I got enough people to chat. So
Cool.
and then I can focus on, doing me. All right, let's keep it going. All right,
Cheers, fellas.
cheers. Oh, I think I need a refill.
So
I already
you gotta,
did.
You gotta choose a different.
I already hit the hen. Let me finish this.
Yeah, it's almost gone here.
Are we going Woody then Duce, or Duce then Woody?
You guys
I'll
choose.
probably do so
I'm in
than
your
Woody,
world.
Yeah.
since it's the cognac.
I think honestly, bro, this is the first time I've probably had Hennessy since I was a teenager,
Yeah,
and I'm 44 now.
Okay.
yeah.
You know,
What do
I
you think?
For real though, it's good.
that's not
bad.
normal Henny. That is way smoother than normal Henny.
That's also
It
true.
was super smooth.
Thank you, sir.
Pour it up. Pour it up. All right, bucket list. Do you have an item that you want to do that you would like to share with us?
For bucket
Thank you,
list,
sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to go to Egypt to see the pyramids, bro.
I like that. That's different.
Okay, Aaron
most,
Rodgers.
Most people say Japan when we ask them that.
Yeah, no, hey, I love Egypt. I would love to go to Egypt rather. A lot of history.
Dude, like the ultimate history there. Like, I don't think that the history that we were taught is necessarily
The actual history.
the actual history of it, and that's what makes it so so interesting about just the energy that is in that spot in the world, and like how they made the
I was
pyramids
gonna say,
and
yeah.
the math that went into it and the preciseness that went into it.
How,
And then everything in the hieroglyphs, it's like, has that been translated correctly? Like, you just got to
Sure.
ask questions instead of swallow what they told us all, because we don't know, bro.
yeah. What
We don't know.
What do you personally think, though? How did they?
We're getting ready to hit the conspiracy
How
corner.
did they build the pyramids, or did they?
I
build
think
the
that we're
pyramids?
seeing that technology come out right now. Like, there's it's basically frequency levitation, and so they play different frequencies through speakers, and it levitates like cement cinder blocks. You can pull it up on YouTube. So, like, I'm sure that they had that type of technology back then, because we haven't even duplicated the technology that it took to build those pyramids yet today.
Correct. With
Yeah.
what they had.
Yeah.
So we can build. Don't get it twisted. We can build the pyramids. We
Sure.
can't build the pyramids with what resources they had at that time.
But you say frequency with speakers,
Right.
They didn't have
like
speakers.
playing a frequency through a speaker, and that frequency or that hertz that they're playing levitates.
But at the same time, when
You know,
when
it's-
you say speaker, I mean, you don't mean like a speaker like we see right
I
there.
don't know
right?
if it's that type of speaker, but we could pull it up on YouTube and I could show you a frequency levitation that's pretty rad. dude.
We'll do.
Yeah, we might have to pull
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So
pull it
I
up
mean, there's a lot of truth to what he's saying. Something that's pretty cool is like, do you understand how a vinyl works? I know you do, but
He's calling me old there, bro. He's like, I know you know vinyl.
no, well, there's so how it's recorded is in the little divots is how it's recorded as it's made, right?
Okay.
So like there's like a study and they're using like old pottery to be able to recreate the sound that was going on, maybe the dialogue. It's not clear. It's not like they're going to hear us talking as clear as day,
Sure.
but they're trying to figure out a way to use like old pottery, because the same way that the sound imprints into a vinyl is the same way sound imprints into clay or whatever it may be. So that's
Fair enough.
Pretty-
I'll have to learn
pretty-
more. Y'all have to put me on game on that, because
Well, I mean, the good book says the tongue is a sword, and I really think that that's what it means. Is every time you speak, you're putting a vibration out, and that vibration goes into reality and bounces back at you, and it's the same thing in between your ears at the same time. It's crazy, bro.
that is.
it really, man, thinking about like how technology is going, like how we went from 8 tracks to cassettes to CDs, MP3 players, like it's
so on and so forth.
how are we
yeah.
able to record these things? How are we
How
broadcasting?
does any of this work?
Yeah.
Work.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
it's if you 100 years ago you said that all this stuff was possible, you'd be a
They'd
witch.
burn you at the stake. Yeah.
Maybe 200 years you'd be burnt at the
Sure.
stake, but
Well, and
know.
that's what, like, for full circle back to Egypt, like the technology that they had back then, I believe was probably absolutely mind blowing. but who knows?
But why is that technology gone? Why
I
can't
was gonna say, yeah. How did it get lost?
what where's the gap? Where's the gap?
Maybe it's a lot older than we've been told it is. I don't know.
Maybe there was a catastrophic event.
Something.
There's all
maybe I mean, which I know is leading into the next thing, but maybe whoever was here took that technology with them when they left. I don't know.
my boy Greg just said natural disaster could have happened and
Yeah, absolutely.
reset humanity.
Mhm.
He's big into Egyptian mythology, which I was
Yep.
going to ask, is that your favorite mythology? Like if you had to pick whether Norse, Greek, Egyptian, like I don't know if you know about the Egyptian gods.
It's all super interesting. I don't know if you know who Billy Carson is, but
I love that guy, the Anunnaki.
the
I got
Anunnaki and the emerald tablets and that type of stuff. But I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that's kind of just been pushed that we really haven't been told about. That's now all kind of coming to the surface.
bro, some of that shit makes like so much sense. Like I can't definitively say, hey, no, this happened. I believe in it, but like it's interesting. That's what I do. Like I play video games
Yeah,
and then I put on like stuff like Billy Carson
yeah,
and learn about the Anunnaki and the Emerald tablets.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it,
It's interesting stuff.
you
man.
know,
It's super interesting.
I'm not anti-religion. Don't get it twisted, but
Jesus was.
a lot of the stuff with the Anunnaki to me would make more sense than some of the stories in the Bible personally. But it just I mean it's all interesting to me.
Super
Sure.
interesting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, getting right back into the conspiracies.
Dun, dun, dun.
Conspiracy corner.
Did the USA land on the moon in 1969?
There's a lot of people that think that we did. There's a lot of people that think that we didn't.
What do you think?
Well, it's interesting when you're watching like Elon launch all of these rockets that he's launching into outer space.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've seen the videos on YouTube, but like some of these rockets, they get up there and they hit what I think is called the firmament. Firmament?
Are you flat earther?
I'm not a flat earther, but you see it hit this spot and it like creates this. I don't know what it's even called that it creates, but there's lots of videos out there on it.
Like
I
a
don't-
barrier almost?
I don't know if we can really get past the barrier. So I mean, was it shot in like a Hollywood studio and just so that we could say that we were the first ones that did it? Like that's a conspiracy theory for it.
Sure.
We did, but I don't think that the general public can know for sure. It's all like guess.
Well, what about, for example, so they have mirrors is the exact way to phrase it, but they have mirrors that are set up on the moon that if you have a strong enough laser, you can bounce off, and also like moon rocks and stuff as well that I think are generally accepted. So I guess
I mean, what kind of moon rocks are we talking about?
Yeah.
rocks from the moon, dog. I don't
Are
know.
they-
if
Are
I
they
mean,
the moon
they're-
rocks that you smoke?
Yeah,
Or
that's
they-
what I was talking. That's what I was. See, he
Straight-
got it
straight from the moon, homie.
Yeah.
Fair enough. No, I think we did land on the moon. That being said, I understand people being skeptical.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff out there for that you know on both sides. The flat earther thing that you mentioned. There's
Yes.
people on.
Well, the
definitely
firmament
don't
is
think that
definitely-
the Earth is flat. Like,
Yeah, I don't either. I don't understand what
I'm
the
firm
world-
on that. The Earth is
Yeah.
not flat.
I agree.
I've looked
Cheers
through a
to that.
telescope at like Saturn and Jupiter. That they're round.
It's not. Yeah.
It's
I get
not
that.
a flat surface. So I don't think the Earth is either.
So-
But
I agree.
So, like for me, like what is there to gain by the world being flat? Like, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't make sense. Like
it's just somebody fighting to be right.
correct.
That's
Correct.
what I
that,
think it
that
is.
no, I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah.
So next conspiracy:
Dun, dun, dun.
do aliens exist?
I think you have to be naive to not think that they do. I mean, we're on this little blue rock in a seemingly infinite universe. We're the only intelligent beings, and that goes back to Egypt. I mean, and the Anunnaki. You know,
that
so
makes
it's
more
like-
sense.
It makes way more sense. So, like, they came down here. We looked at them as gods, and they spliced the genes and created this slave race. And they did what they did and built their stuff, and then they bounced, and here we are today.
Correct.
In a nutshell, possibly. Who knows?
Sure.
You know,
It's interesting because I don't know. But here's what I think. Either aliens don't exist and we truly are the only life beings in the entire universe, or there's all kinds of aliens out there, is what I think. I think it has to be one or the other, and I don't know which one is more terrifying to think about.
well, it's just like when you
True.
look at when you look at the physics of this reality specifically. Okay,
Sure.
our eyes can only interpret like that much of the electromagnetic color spectrum.
Okay.
So there's different levels of density or dimensions in
Mhm.
this reality that we're in right now. There's so much stuff that like we can't even perceive that's probably going on in this room right now around us.
Sure. I
So
agree with that.
you know, I definitely don't believe that we're the only ones out there, but I also have no way to prove it as of yet, other than the research that I've done and the books that I've read and the
What do you
videos
think?
I've watched, you know.
So hasn't it also come out and basically said that aliens exist? And also, does that make
Yes.
you believe it more or less at the same time?
I don't know, man. You know, it's what is the meaning of the word apocalypse?
I mean, isn't that the end of the world?
Catastrophic
People-
event, so like
People think that, but if you go back and you translate it into the Greek, dude, it's the truth being revealed.
Okay.
So it's I don't know.
interesting.
I think a lot of the truth is just coming to the surface that has been hidden for so long, and we may be experiencing an apocalyptic type scenario on the planet right now.
So like back to the whole aliens thing. Neil deGrasse Tyson has this theory that either number one, he believes 100% there's aliens, but he believes in two scenarios. One, we're so far away because space is so vast
Yeah.
that and we're sending signals out there. It will take centuries or millennia
I
to
think
reach them, and then
sure.
for them to send us a signal will take millennia to reach us.
Yeah.
So either A, they're too far away, or B, they came by, observed us, and said we're not that
We're
interesting.
out.
We're not that interesting, and bounced. So that's his, and that I mean, I can believe something like that, but the whole Anunnaki thing, us perceiving them as gods, deities, whatever. I mean, that would make sense with mythology and religion and whatnot. But did you ever see the movie Prometheus?
Yes, 100%.
Love that.
That's like
haven't, no.
pre-alien.
Yes.
Yeah.
I subscribe to that more than probably anything.
I was talking with Eric and Sonny about that, dude, and that's a really interesting scenario because Prometheus.
Have you watched it?
I haven't.
Prometheus basically created. You've seen Alien, right?
Yes.
Or
Alien
Aliens.
and Predator. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So he created the alien basically because he made all of these worlds, and the world failed. So he created this alien to go in and basically eradicate the world and start over.
Okay.
It's really super interesting. Prometheus is, and how they set that up.
They set it up like that we were created, sent to Earth.
Yeah.
And we failed. We
failed.
suck.
So I'm going to go ahead and wipe it out and start over.
We're correct.
Yeah,
we're like a giant ant farm.
It's essentially.
Yeah. So
Devon said, or they can't interpret the signal.
That's cool. That's true.
That may be true.
Something to think about.
That may be true, Devon.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna leave this up for
I
you.
was gonna say, let me see. Oh, we got all kinds of people in there, huh?
Okay. There we go.
Hey,
we got
Angelo. Pope.
What's up, dude?
Angelo's an alien.
Oh shit!
Like, look at his physiology.
He looks like
the head, the skinny arms.
He looks like Jason Kidd, bro.
He also alien. I've been
alien.
I love you, Angelo. I'm just fucking with you.
You should be coaching the NBA, Angelo. Come on, bro.
Get your clipboard, bro.
Right.
All right, go ahead. Next one.
Yo, so you were telling me about this. I didn't even know. Apparently, there's some conspiracies about the hurricanes and like the weather and shit. So again,
no. I was telling him about it.
He was talking about it. And so basically, I guess there's some conspiracies that the government created these hurricanes that are going on. The last two that hit Florida.
Have you ever heard of HARP?
You just, I was just thinking that same thing. I was
HARP?
going to say it, HARP, HARP,
Yes.
in Alaska. So supposedly they're controlling weather from there. I also saw something for North
shit.
Carolina specifically.
That's why Ian Dorsey goes
yes.
to.
That's
That's why
why
Dorsey goes to
That's why
Alaska.
Dorsey catches all those fish and brings them back, bro.
He
That's
finally
so funny.
gave me some fish after 3 years. He gave me some halibut today.
He gave me some last year, but Daryl stole it all and took it home.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
it's okay. though.
Damn it, Daryl.
Daryl enjoyed it. It was all
Yeah.
good.
That's funny.
But yeah, supposedly North Carolina, and this is just recently, like I saw scrolling my IG. There's one of the biggest lithium deposits
Correct.
in North Carolina, and the people of North Carolina have been supposedly protesting against them mining it, and it's in one of the mountain towns.
Okay.
So the hurricane blows through, goes into North Carolina, and all of a sudden these mountain towns, for the first time ever in the history of North Carolina, have flooded basically where they're going to mine this lithium. On top of that, there's one of the largest quartz crystal mines, which they've already been mining in North Carolina,
Correct.
and they want to expand that mine, and the people have been fighting against that too. And that was one of the parts that was also flooded and affected by the hurricane. So it's a really interesting coincidence that that happened, and now they're probably going to be able to push through and mine the lithium and continue.
Well,
to mine
people were
quartz, like, who knows?
people were like refusing to sell property,
Really?
land, whatever.
Same thing as the fires in Hawaii.
Oh,
Say-
oh,
Same
damn.
thing as the fires in Hawaii, bro.
And so lithium that's what like EV batteries are made of.
Yes.
Oh,
To
yeah.
some extent, yeah.
It's like the nastiest mining ever done on the planet.
Really, just as far
Oh,
as like
Straight pollution.
bad for
It's
the environment.
nasty, bro. Yeah, nasty. And that's why the people are against it. But it'll probably be mined in North Carolina now. Watch.
So Shane was telling me about it, and then I looked into it a little bit. But like, they opened a dam that hasn't been opened in like decades.
Forever. Yeah,
Forever. They
Yeah.
opened it, and that's what caused the flooding.
supposedly.
They said they had to open the dam because of the storm or something to that effect. If I'm wrong, if I don't know all the details, I apologize.
No, you're good.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not an expert
Yeah, you're
in
just-
this,
You're
but
going
I'm
off of
just
what you.
yeah, you know, I loosely researched this.
Yeah.
And they opened the floodgates, literally,
Oh.
and the whole towns were flooded, and all,
A lot of devastation.
devastation. Prayers to all the families that are affected by both of these
Yeah.
storms. But yeah, there's a lot of theories out there that we can control storms. I personally don't think so,
Me
because
neither.
we'd be using it for warfare
Yeah.
years ago.
Right.
Possibly. But
Why
I mean,
why wouldn't we just throw a storm at our enemies, devastate their lands, sneak in, retrieve whatever intel we need during those storms because we plan it?
maybe it has happened, but we're just not getting it on the social media or the regular media.
No,
Maybe it's already happened.
you're cool. I mean, that's true. But I will tell you, the trajectory of these last couple storms are nuts. Like literally all the come from Africa, and then they just and
These
then
are
they,
coming like in the Gulf and like swooping
and,
over that way.
and then just cutting hard turns,
Mhm.
like very like deliberate directions. So it's just weird. It's weird. But I'm not a conspiracy
We've been
theorist.
seeding clouds since I was a kid, dude. I mean, they seed clouds. Have you heard of seeding clouds?
I've heard of it. You're
That's
gonna have
like-
to refresh me.
it's-
Like getting clouds to form.
Well, I mean, so you've heard about like chemtrails.
Yeah.
Yes.
and,
of
and
course.
it's really interesting. And I've seen it myself in the sky. Like you'll see planes flying, and it seems like they're at the same altitude.
Uh-huh.
And one has got a freaking trail going off of it,
Yeah.
and it's disappearing as it's coming, as the plane is moving. Like it's moving, you can see it coming off, it's disappearing. And then there's another plane going the other way, which has got a streak going all the way across the sky. What is the difference in that? Like, I don't know.
Neither.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard.
There, you know,
Heard of chemtrails for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
I I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but
But what?
but what?
I don't. What's the word I want to use? I'm fucked up, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little. I didn't eat
You're
dinner.
feeling loose. That's
Yeah.
okay. Get some food, bro.
No. We're gonna keep going. We'll keep
I'm
it.
gonna keep
Keep
it.
going.
Shit, we need that.
We needed it on deck, bro.
Oh,
we needed
dude,
it
we
on
gotta have
deck.
that on deck.
Whiskey.
Huh?
I'm gonna keep it going.
All right.
There it is, bro.
That's
You
awesome.
got it in there.
That's
Good job.
awesome.
I saw that video for the first time today. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
Isn't it-
Tay Rock.
Maybe the
Body
hard-
bitch.
Maybe the hardest anyone's ever gone in on anyone.
That dude is mad at that lady, bro.
That
I
is
don't know
that
why
is
he
the
so mad.
greatest roast of all
I
time.
think so. And don't get me wrong, her roast, like if you watch the full thing, her roast it's decent. It's
Who went
okay.
first?
She roasted him first.
She went first.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, that-
I want to see her roast because he went off on her. Like he is really mad at her.
fat body bitch.
Like he went off hardcore, dude.
Dude, we
He's
were
a Johnny Bravo body
we
bitch.
were in Cocoa Beach, Florida, and we had those festivities and whatnot. We were just dying at that shit.
Yeah,
So good. But keep it going.
So yeah, I don't subscribe to this conspiracy theories, but I don't rule most of
Gotta
them
think
out.
about it.
I think could there be a possibility? I might scale it. On a
Yeah.
scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest of it being probable, 2 being the least. 1 being the least. There'd probably be a 2 or 3 for me. But there's still a possibility that those
Sure.
could be real.
Fair enough.
All right, next one. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna leave conspiracy corner, and we're gonna go to tender tendencies. It is a newer segment that we have, and basically, it's a memorable. It could be good. It could be bad. It could be embarrassing. It could be cringy.
Notable.
Give me a dating story.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
it
Like an embarrassing one?
could be.
Like,
It could be great. It could be bad. It could be in between. All the
Okay.
above.
The more savage, the
oh,
better.
Just because I love my daughters to death. Okay, I have 2 daughters from 2 different babies' moms. I'll tell you about my first daughter's mother.
Okay.
So working at Ford Credit. Her name is Mary Jane. She's from New York.
Do you love me, Mary?
Yeah, for real,
Jane?
though.
Damn.
We were on the same team. We were on this team at Ford Credit called a DOSA, Early Detection of Skip Accounts. So people are going past due and you're starting to use a technology to kind of hunt down and call different people.
Okay.
And she's like, Justin, I just love you. You're just so nice. You and my daughter would totally hit it off. You would just hit it off and you guys would be so good. And I'm like, I'm like, lady, I'm good. Okay. I don't need to come meet your daughter. I'm good. No, you guys would hit it off. You're so funny. 7 months I endured this. Like, tell you not till finally I'm like, okay, lady, I'll meet your wife or your daughter.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll meet your daughter. Met her. 5 months later, we were pregnant.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's
bro.
how
Oh,
Crazy.
shit.
Yeah, for real though.
She was right.
She was right.
you would hit
She
it
was right.
off.
And she's like still a really, really good friend to this day, dude. Like we have a really good
I
relationship.
just sold her a car.
Our daughter is 20 years old,
Yeah.
so it's it's pretty cool. But yeah,
That's the one I sold the car to.
I tried to avoid her. Like, no, I don't want to meet your daughter, lady, for months and months and
Wow.
months. And finally, just to shut her up, I'm like, okay, I'll come meet your daughter. Oh, you're gonna hit it off, and we did. We freaking hit it
That's
off.
dope.
I definitely hit it
You
off.
said wait, you sold her a car?
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
he
yeah.
picked me to sell her a
I
car.
spooned
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
I give
I was
him a
gonna say
spoon.
I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, pause.
I don't know if you remember, Justin.
No homo.
You actually gave me my first spoon that I ever had.
Did I really?
You did.
Nice.
Yeah,
dude.
that was I forget if it was the first or the second month that I started working 3 years ago. And yeah, you gave me the first spoon because they had like a finance manager teamed up with a green pea.
Yeah.
And you gave me the first one, and
That's
it was a
what's
solid
up,
deal.
dude.
So
That-
appreciate
that-
that. I
that-
remember that to this day.
To
That's
the
what's
to the viewers that don't know what a spoon is in the car
We
business.
didn't have man sex. Okay.
No.
It's when you spoon feed a salesman.
Yeah.
You give them like an easy deal.
Just yeah, it kind of like a layup, like someone who's
Yeah.
It's an alley oop.
Some people get more spoons than others.
Devon
Yes.
said spoon that
Yes.
spoon. Word.
Spoon a spoon.
Alrighty, keep it going.
All right, let's move.
I want to
on.
hear a dating story from you guys now, though,
Oh, okay.
because
We-
dating's way different for you guys. Like I've never been on Tinder and like swipe left. I've never been on any of the dating apps ever because I'm coming out of a 12-year marriage now,
Yeah.
going through the big D.
I can help you set up your profile, bro.
D Day for me is January 21st. So technically I'm single right now, but it'd be official
99
next year.
problems in
Okay.
ain't one.
Yeah,
Word.
but I've never done it. So are you guys on Tinder?
I'm
Are you tendering it up?
I'm not Tindering it up.
He's not Tinder. So I've tried Tinder. I'm
I've
not
been on
gonna lie.
Tinder plenty of
and
times. Though.
and I've had some minimal success, but here's the thing about Tinder, at least now from what I've seen, hopping back on it, I've gone back and forth. Fuck Tinder, bro.
Really?
So this is my
That's why I
problem.
don't
with
wanna
it.
get on it,
So
bro. Like, I don't
here's
even
the
wanna try
thing.
that
It's
shit.
all about them wanting money. They want you to get the Tinder premium, the gold, the platinum membership.
So you can't just sign up for free and like
No,
scroll,
can't.
you
scroll.
can, but they're
Let's
going to
limit-
suppress your Riz, bro. That's what I'm saying. They're going to suppress your Riz. They're going to make.
What's a Riz, dude?
Oh, God. So
You're a little older.
Your game.
It's too old.
You're
It's
gay.
too old for me too.
so-
but
So
Okay.
pretty much.
I'm obviously aging myself real quick here.
So pretty much like
Riz is like your
Okay.
swag, your
Yes.
drip,
And
your
Skibbity toilet. Like,
yes, yes,
Like,
yes,
yeah, okay.
yes. Brain rot.
Exact
Okay,
video.
all right.
No, no.
Skibbity, Ohio.
So again, in the past, like what made me realize this is that I'd go to Kansas City, even when we go to Florida, like I'd go to different spots and then I'd swipe on Tinder and I'd actually get decent results, a good amount of matches. But here in the Springs, bro,
So it's like
nah.
localized, like wherever you go, it gives you people in like your
Unless
general
correct.
unless you pay for the
Oh,
gold.
that's
membership.
gangster, dude.
But here's the thing.
That's kind of G.
is that
It is.
So you could get booty calls when you're in different area codes. and
Yeah.
shit.
from what
okay.
I've seen at least, they
Wow,
want you to
dude,
pay
that's
for it.
nuts.
They want you to pay for it, and if you don't pay for it, they don't hook you up.
There's
Yeah,
no
They're-
Riz.
They
That's
will
not
give
how
you-
it used to be.
It's not how it used to be, but it's how it is now.
I
Because-
hopped on Tinder when it was like in its infancy.
Yeah, and it worked. I swear to God, it worked back then, bro. But now, if you don't pay for it, you don't get there's no promise. You get matches with, and I'm like, again, it's local, right? You have settings from like I don't know, a 70-mile radius.
You're better off
Right.
going to a bar.
Only
and picking up
matches
a
I
chick.
get are with chicks
Or
in
going to
frickin'
church.
China and freaking South Korea, bro. And I'm like, how does that even make sense when my radius is
All
this
right.
and that, and otherwise dry, bro?
So have either of you ever hooked up with a girl
Yes.
on Tinder?
Plenty.
Yes, yeah.
Plenty?
I have.
Plenty.
See, no, when I was a kid, we had live links, which you could like call into, and it was mostly like, and then we had plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
I've tagged a few of those fish.
Plenty of fish. We had plenty
That's
of
so
fish
funny.
back in the day. But
Yeah, POF was a thing. Yeah, no.
What, bro? Plenty of fish, man. I was on plenty of fish back in the day.
Yo, let me.
That's so funny.
That's one of the early like adopters to online dating. It really was. Tinder and online dating sucks, but like I had some really good memories, and like it's a game. It's a game. I didn't like playing it, but it's what you had to do when at the time. You think I work a lot of hours, working 55, 60 hours. At the time, I was working like fucking 70 hours working for the pool company.
Hell no.
I had no time to like go out and meet.
How many hours did you spend on Tinder?
You don't spend. I
You
mean,
don't?
I talked about this on another episode.
You
I paid for the
I need to catch up.
the premium
Wait.
used to be $9.99. Like the
Oh, you got-
Tinder.
Oh, you had the premium?
For Tinder
yeah.
Premium?
Yeah, it was $9.99.
If I was going to get on, I'd probably pay for the premium.
And-
It's
and
probably
maybe
worth
I
it.
so
should
you get
because it's-
unlimited swipes
Because it's sad
because
as
you
fuck.
get you get like 100 swipes a day if you get the free version. Okay.
Now it's like
30.
20. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
something
So
like
so
that.
yeah, but so
How many of these women use filters on that? Like it's filter pictures, and you get what
Catfished?
yeah no there's a
Yeah.
lot there's a
I'm just
There-
I'm
there's
just wondering, dude.
No, you,
I'm about to get back in the game, so
Oh,
I'm just
shit.
wondering, dude.
I'm the best wingman you'll ever meet. I promise you. I promise you.
he's solid. He's solid.
Yeah,
I'll give props for props, dude. He's
Yeah,
solid.
I can wing with the best of them. But anyways, I didn't take the time to read the profiles or anything because of the fact that me reading it doesn't mean I'm gonna actually make contact with these
Well,
people.
you're just going based on looks on Tinder, right? It's like, is she hot? Is she hot? No,
I don't even
no,
pay attention to that because why even do that?
What do you
I'm
call it?
driving and I just
What do you call it? Shotgunning?
shotgun
like
it. Yes. Yes. Because and then an hour later I'll open it back up and see if I got any matches, and if I did, I did, and if I didn't, I didn't. And
Or-
if I got a match,
So you're
and-
swiping. Which one is I like? I'm swipe left.
Right.
So you're swiping right on everybody.
Yes,
right is
why,
like.
why am I going to take the time to look at the person?
That's like me sending deals to the bank if it's bad credit. That's like you're shotgunning women. bro.
Yeah.
Canvas.
Like for real though.
I'm not going to take the time to read the profile because it doesn't mean I'm going to actually meet up with them or talk to them, because they hold the power. If they don't like you back,
Yeah.
you don't talk. And my ability to interact with women, I mean, to pull women is my
It's-
interaction, my game. And if I can't,
It's better to go to the bar.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're
100%
you're
agree.
you're better off meeting someone in
So
person.
the moral of the story is I probably won't be on Tinder.
Well, you should do
Yeah.
if you should
Try it.
do
What's
a
the
more
worst that happens?
do a
You
more
know what I mean?
elevated one. The new one is called Hinge. It's more.
Hinge.
It's like the LinkedIn of dating.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's more professional.
It shows them like how much money they make a month.
No.
Just
No,
wondering.
Pull credit on their
Yeah,
ass.
Yeah,
on
bro, I'm
it.
gonna pull your credit right now.
Oh.
it's a little more. It's a little more
There's
detailed.
apps that do that,
But at
though.
the
You
same
can-
time, if you want the fullest results, you got to pay for it still.
Oh, even on Hinge.
Yeah, you'll see the promotions. It
I
just-
mean, I never
yeah,
got to be on Hinge. I missed the boat on Hinge.
It's all good. It's all good.
What's next? I'm sorry.
Let's
I
keep it
totally
going.
took us off.
No,
track
you're
there.
good.
Yeah,
You're
I
good. I love
apologize.
it. It was fucking hilarious.
I apologize.
All right, here we go. You ready?
I'm right between the Chiefs.
Watch.
Watch. Yo.
Watch. This is the watch with Mr. Phoenix. We're just so you know, it's just we talk about hot takes, major gossip, rumors, and today
Anything going on?
we're talking about the Diddler, part 2. All right, so I'm gonna ask you.
I need to re-up here.
Re-up?
oh,
Oh wait.
No.
Oh,
okay,
on the pooch.
gotcha. Done. Re-up on that. I got you right here.
Okay, thank
Did
you.
we already do the Douce with you?
Yeah, that's the last one
We
we
did the
did.
Douce, so
Okay,
it's
it's a
Woody time.
Okay.
Shout out Zen. If Zen would like to sponsor us one day, we will. You know,
Gladly accept it.
same with any.
Sh-
You know,
sh-
so story about Zen before we get into this.
Word.
My buddy that's a fly fish guy in New Mexico, he used to do grizzly wintergreen, and it was like a horseshoe a day. He like
Oh my
a
god,
can a day, but he would like full horseshoe it.
That's
and
insane.
then row the boat. And he called me and he was like, "Hey, bro, I stopped chewing." And I was like, "Yeah, right. There's no way you stopped
yeah,
chewing."
a full ass shoe.
He's like, "Hey, I switched over to Zen." I'm like, "What's Zen?"
Thank you.
This is like 7 years ago. He's like, "They're these nicotine pouches." They only had them in Diamond Shamrock then, but I switched over. It's been like 8 years since I've taken a dip at Copenhagen
Good for
on a
you.
regular basis. Yeah, just
Keep it up.
shout out to me.
Hey, there you go.
Keep it
Go,
up.
go,
Yeah.
you. Go,
Oh, yeah.
you.
Good shit.
So before I get into the Diddler and an update on the Diddler, what is your take on Diddy and all the accusations? Where do you side? Where do you think this is going?
He's like, I'm pro Diddy.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I know. I get you. I get you.
How much of this is true?
I have a homegirl. Well, it's like I knew her, and my soon-to-be ex-wife is friends with her, and she was actually on Making the Band.
What?
And that's all I'm gonna say. Now she said that like nothing
There's
ever
only 2
happened.
chicks on Making the Band, so
Well, so, I
process
mean,
of elimination.
process of elimination, obviously. And then she did another reality show for MTV
Wow.
with a chick. But anyways, I'm not gonna name drop her, but she said nothing happened between her and Diddy, and she stands by it. Now, with that being said, I think that not just Diddy, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on in Hollywood that is probably
Dirty.
just absolutely completely grotesque, bro.
Vile.
Like
100%.
just 100%. And when you go into, and I mean, I don't want to like get your all's podcast, but like certain people that have been in positions of leadership and what they've been involved in, it's absolutely disgusting. And I think that it kind of trickles down. I'm not going to say the word because I know it gets flagged, but it rhymes with Stein. So I mean, there's a lot of people that,
Got us Steins.
yeah, I drink out of Steins all the time, but there's a lot of people that are involved with that type of stuff in Hollywood, and we've been kind of blind to it for a long time. That goes back to like Apocalypse, like all the truth is coming up to the surface for these people, dude, and
Darker things coming to
super
light.
super. You've heard me say this before. It's a super interesting time to be alive, man. It's like the coolest time to be alive on earth because all this stuff is coming to a head right now.
It really
really
is.
is.
It really is. It really is.
It's like a super cool time to be here, man.
So Diddy, it's official. His trial is set for May 5th.
That's still a long ways away,
May
bro.
5th. Well, yeah, there's a bunch of pre-trial shit going on.
I get that. We go on the cruise before that
Exactly,
happens. Wow.
exactly. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. We're talking mid 90s, late 90s. P. Diddy was my favorite. Puff Daddy was my favorite rapper.
Every breath I take, bro.
Yeah, I love that song.
Come on, dude.
Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. I know I gotta keep it moving. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I love and him and Mace. So
Mace was dope too.
we're gonna get on Mace.
Mace is like in my top 10, probably.
I
was bumping him in my Regal. Back in the
bro. Mace is, now that this whole thing has come.
Mace is going to be a part of it too,
say,
bro.
I'm not
No,
gonna lie,
Mace is snitching. He's dry
is he?
snitching.
6ix9ine?
Is he really?
Yeah, but like different. He's more talking about how like the abuse he suffered from Diddy,
Oh,
and then
damn. Okay.
like, bro,
Diddy was doing him in the boo boo.
no, like more like he wrote other than Biggie's stuff, he wrote everything in Bad Boy.
I believe it.
All the
because he had game.
songs, all the hooks, and Puff Daddy would take the songs and make them his own or give it to another artist on the label.
Do you think that Justin Bieber was
Touched?
violated?
Touched.
Was violated by Diddy? Like his parents dropped him off at one of the white parties?
So do you believe? Then if you believe that, then you believe Usher also was a part of it.
Well, Usher probably ushered him on in.
Usher.
Usher.
And what is it? The Usher
Damn.
fucking
And then where does that put John Legend into it? So like, who knows?
Sure.
Bro?
It goes
Who
deep.
knows,
It goes
You know who
way-
knows the truth? You know who knows the truth?
Oprah Winfrey.
You know the who was the dude that used to hang around with Diddy with the fucking umbrella?
Who?
No.
The guy who you won't know about it because
I thought Umbrella.
Farnsworth Bentley.
Oh snap!
I don't
You know who I'm talking
I
about?
don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The guy
who
who
that
used to
is.
would
Yeah.
walk around with him with the fucking umbrella.
Okay. Yeah,
said-
yeah.
That motherfucker knows what happened.
I only drink the finest breast milks.
No,
Yeah.
Diddy is special, and he is part of hip hop culture. He's definitely not the best of hip hop culture.
Yeah.
He wasn't in my top 5.
He's not a great rapper. He's not a great rapper. There's a really dope line in one of his songs. We ain't going nowhere. He says, "Who cares if I write rhymes? I write checks." Because everyone knows he has ghostwriters.
Oh yeah.
That was a dope line.
He's also been around for
Forever.
Long.
Well,
long
he's
before I
big.
was
He's
born.
big because of one person that's not
Biggie.
here anymore. That's why he's big.
There's all
But
these conspiracies
Did he do him in? Same with Pac?
I don't know who did who. Maybe Pac is still alive. Maybe MJ is still alive. Like I don't know, dude.
MJ is dead as fuck.
I don't know. Maybe Bob Marley's still alive. I don't know.
What's
I don't
the
know.
so Eminem and what was it? Kill Shot. What was that line? But Kel's the day you put out the hits, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out that got Pac killed. That one. Like
yeah. No, I believe Suge was more responsible for Pac.
he's still in jail too, right?
Y-
He's still in
yeah, but
prison.
not
think-
for that.
You think Suge Knight did that?
I think
You
Suge
think so?
I think Suge set him up. because Pac was resistant to Suge, kind of like how not Ice Cube,
Pac was a raptivist, bro.
for sure.
Like 100%.
Yo, Pac was a fucking method actor, bro. Let me tell you, bro.
He was G,
Let
dude.
me tell you, this dude was as feminine as feminine gets. This
Pac?
yes, bro. He was.
I didn't put him in my top 5, did I?
No,
I probably should have.
he's zesty.
Yeah,
He's super-
He's good, dude.
He's super zesty. Bro, he
Hit
was
him up.
he was raised by just all women, and
that was me too.
he went to theater. He did theater, but he was a gangster, like
He was raised on the streets, bro.
yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, bro, if you heard him talk before he became like a rapper, bro, you would not think
Really,
he was thug life.
For real though.
West
bro.
Side,
Yeah, no
really
shit.
like that.
West Side.
Damn, that's crazy.
But yeah, Diddy. So back to Diddy. May 5th trial.
Do you think he did it?
Did what?
Did what? Yeah, there's
Did what?
Do
You know
think he
there's
did
a
it?
you know there's a
yes.
all right, check this out. Yes and no. There's 120 accusers. I'm sure that list
Okay.
is exaggerated by
Sure.
probably half.
Sure.
There's people. I don't want to say the word because then I'm gonna get
Yeah,
targeted.
Because
Correct.
as soon as they're accused, all the people
Correct.
come out of the woodwork like,
just
"Ah,
like-
la, la, la,
so-
I need money too.
Just
Yeah,
like
right?
correct.
just like
Exactly.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
I think that there was plenty of cases that were legit and plenty of cases that were we want money.
Yes, correct. So if there's 120 accusers for Diddy, probably
Even if half of them are right.
probably 60. No. He's a scumbag.
Yes, piece of shit.
Well, but I mean, okay, so let's back up.
No one keeps that much baby oil.
Well, but it's probably
He got it from Costco though.
baby oil for life. He's a human. He's a human being. So it's like, we're all human, bro. I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you
We're
mean?
like everybody's Diddy and nobody's Diddy. Like, I don't know, man. It's interesting, like good and bad, and the definitions that we give everything that everybody does. Like, he's a human being floating on the rock, just like every single one of us.
I
man.
get
you know
you.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, is Hollywood, and is there some nasty stuff that the majority of people would not approve of going on in Hollywood? 100,000,000%.
Oh, the
bro.
Dan
Like,
Schneider and all,
Absolutely.
all that.
How come they
fucking-
didn't go after Dan
absolutely.
Schneider the way they went after Diddy?
How come
They
they didn't
did.
go
They
after
came
Kevin
out with-
Spacey with
they
the-
came
with
out
all
with
the
a whole
Okay,
documentary.
so where is he in jail? Is Dan
Is he
Schneider?
not in jail?
He's not in jail. Let me double check. Let me fact check that.
Okay. I was saying, I
We-
thought
we
Robin
need-
he
Williams
was.
hung himself jacking off, dude.
Wait,
What does that tell you?
Wait.
Is that confirmed?
I mean, I'm pretty sure like that's what it's. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's like,
I never heard
That's
of
wild. That's wild.
I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
know.
dude.
I've
That's-
never heard that either.
That's more than Matthew Crooks, bro. Matthew
Just
Thomas
saying,
Matthew
dude.
Crooks. Yeah.
He was
Oh,
Genie in Aladdin, dude. So it's like
he was Genie in Aladdin.
he was a lot of. He was
was
Mrs.
everything.
Doubtfire, bro. Come
Oh,
on,
I
dude.
love Mrs.
Miss
Doubtfire.
Doubtfire.
dude. I love
Oh,
Robin
holy
Williams.
shit.
Hold on. What
Likewise.
was I checking out? I'm fucked up. Oh,
I'm just telling
no. What was I asking? What? Something about? Oh, is he? Oh, Dan Snyder.
Yeah, is he in jail or not?
Is Dan Snyder?
Isn't
No,
he
he-
best friends with like he's in all the freaking what's his name movies? Happy Gilmore, Adam Sandler. Isn't Rob Snyder in all of his movies?
Not Rob. Dan Snyder.
Dan, oh, okay.
No,
He's the guy who
producer of Nickelodeon, like
Oh,
iCarly and all that shit.
Nickelodeon.
is Dan Snyder in jail for being a PDF file. No, Dan Snyder is not in jail and has
Wow.
not been arrested.
Wow, that's crazy.
And
That's crazy.
he was,
Drake and Josh, bro.
yeah, he was
Oh
literally
my god.
like exploiting children,
yes, like
children,
and it was-
children's. Like, look at Amanda Bynes.
Look at MJ. Jesus
Oh.
juice. Jesus juice. I mean, come on.
Blanket.
I'm saying, dude.
Let me tell you. So I love Cat Williams. He's like, you don't name a nigga baby Blanket. You don't name anything soft, not blanket, not towel, not quilt. You
Well,
never name a nigga baby a blanket.
Dude,
Cat Williams goated.
he called him out with TD, bro. Cat Williams called P Diddy out with wasn't that Terrell Davis on the interview?
Oh, when you said TD, I was like,
I was like,
wait, well, hold on.
Not TD Townsend, bro. Okay, I wasn't saying nothing about.
I was
TD
like, wait,
Townsend.
what?
Or no, what was his name that he had that interview with on YouTube? Cat Williams.
Club Shay Shay.
Shay.
Yeah,
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
He was
called-
basically like
he
the
called
darker
out-
things are coming to light.
He called out Diddy. He called out all of
he called out all of Hollywood, bro. But specifically,
Because when Diddy want to party, you gotta tell him no.
yes,
yeah, and he was like, it was my goal to get through my career without telling Diddy yes.
So
They
Without
offered,
telling
they
Diddy
offered
yes,
me
bro.
$50 million for that virgin hole.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
yeah.
He put them all
No,
on blast, bro.
no.
I know. I watched that podcast like twice.
I said Terrell Davis.
Yeah,
It wasn't Terrell Davis,
same era.
Sorry, Terrell.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
one of the best running backs in Denver of all time. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm
No.
not a Broncos fan.
No.
yeah, well, I am. So,
Okay.
So,
all right.
so,
born and raised.
so
Yeah,
on
no
Club
Broncos.
Shay Shay, shout out to Shannon. Love Shannon.
Love him.
This is
We're
such
going
a,
way off track. I'm a little tilted.
I'm definitely.
We do got to move on here soon.
Yeah.
This is a good one. though.
Yeah, no. I can't.
Do you have anything else? Or do you want to move on now?
You know what? Let's move on
All
because
right.
I did have something else, but
Well, no, here, let's do it. Come on.
Say what you got to say. bro.
I'm a little inebriated right now. I don't know if I can convey what I want to convey, so let's keep it moving.
Okay,
I'm gonna
cool,
keep
cool.
it going. All right, so we do this every week. We got a little competition going on.
I'm gonna keep it going.
The Awesome Life Locks. All right, so basically what it is we give you one NFL bet that's a guarantee to hit.
Oh, you guys
Now,
guarantee it.
we
You guys guarantee it.
We guarantee it, but we're
Okay.
both 1 and 3.
Are we both 1 and 3?
We're both tied up at
So
1
it's
and 3.
really not a guarantee.
No,
Yes.
but it's what we
perceive as.
we also put money on it ourselves to show that we're.
Are you
we're
guys
really
both in
like
fantasy
that.
football?
Yes,
Both y'all? Okay.
Yes,
all right,
absolutely.
word.
he's
So-
a reigning champion. My main league.
I'm the greatest that there ever was in the league.
May
Greatest that there ever was.
Well,
Is this the
because
league that you tried to
he's
get
a-
me into?
yes.
Okay, this is
because-
that one. Maybe
because
I'll
I-
get into it.
The
next
first year I came in second, and then
How many
the
titles do you
second-
have?
I have
It's
one.
one.
I have one. I'm the only. I have the only person. That's right, Greg. The only person with a trophy in the league.
Greg got a Super Bowl ring. All right, we didn't do
Greg-
trophies at the time.
Oh, you guys got rings in your
He
league?
got a ring. He got a ring.
All
You guys
right,
got
well,
rings?
The Chiefs got 3 in that
Yeah.
span that the Jets do. Anyway, so my lock of the week, I got the Bears covering the spread, which is only 1 point versus Jacksonville,
He
minus
does-
110.
He does the softest bets.
No,
he does baby
hold up.
powder
No,
bets.
let me talk.
Baby powder bets.
Let me talk. He's full of shit.
It's not on
did,
there.
He did a Derrick Henry touchdown, which was like minus 300.
It wasn't minus
This
300.
is even money.
It was
I'm
like
giving you.
minus 50. Minus 150.
No, it was.
was minus
we
150.
can go back. It was worse than that. I'm giving you even money. Minus 110 is even money across the board. That's what I'm giving you,
He
bro.
does
I
a
got the Bears
baby
covering.
bottle.
I got the Bears covering the spread.
He does the Super Weenie Hut Junior bets.
He took the
He
same.
took
pick.
Travis Kelsey 47 yards.
And you-
Come on, bro.
Hold up. Hold up.
This is not the year of tight ends, everybody.
up.
Let me
Wait,
just tell you
real
that
quick.
right now.
Real quick.
Do not bet on your tight ends this year. That's a guarantee.
Let me say this because you know what
Like,
it
for
was.
sure.
You know what the over was? minus 110. You know what the under was? Minus 110. I gave you even money. That's a lot, bro.
The greatest tight end that he claims of
Correct.
all time with the greatest quarterback of all time that he claims.
That's a lock.
Oh,
That's a lock.
That's what happened
it's
to
a lock.
Travis
It's
Kelce.
baby. It's easy money.
I'm
It's a
going-
baby
I'm going
bet.
against
There's
Okay.
no tight end
Minus
that's a lock
110.
this year.
He
Period.
went minus 250 at
Dude,
least. Favored.
Either way,
Favored you win.
touchdowns are harder to get than fucking 47 yards.
Whatever.
Anyways,
Yes.
David Montgomery touchdown. David Montgomery touchdown.
What's the line on it though?
I don't know. I didn't take the time to check. I have to produce this, bro. I have to set everything up. fuck you.
He's coming at me all drunk and shit. I'm like,
bro.
bro, I'm giving
okay,
I'm
dude.
giving
It's
you
okay.
We're having a
I'm
good
giving
time.
you either
Skip and
I'm
Shannon
giving you
fought all the
Holy
time.
smokes.
I'm giving you even money or I'm giving you plus.
All right,
That's
I
all
got
I'm
David
saying.
Montgomery, and that's it.
All right, let's
Period.
see it. All right.
David Montgomery, anytime touchdown. Let's get it.
You got any bet that is gonna hit for sure?
And we tell
the
you to
Broncos are gonna beat San Diego.
So money line Broncos.
Take
San-
the money line.
well,
Broncos.
San Diego
that's
doesn't
like-
exist. So the LA Chargers.
He-
They'll always be San Diego.
I-
to me. I'm
I
just
I don't know
saying,
why they
dude.
left, bro. San
The
Diego.
Chargers, okay. The Broncos will beat
Money.
the Chargers.
All right.
And Bo Nix is a higher rated quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. This
You
year,
love
bro.
that stat, don't you?
I'm
Is
just
he?
saying. I'm
Is
just
he?
saying, bro.
Sure. Okay.
He's got
I know,
more
I'm-
fantasy points than
I'm
Patrick.
asking. I'm honestly asking the question. Is
Just
this
saying.
true? I didn't
So-
know that.
I mean,
Just saying.
as far as right now,
He is a higher rated quarterback
what's-
than Patrick Mahomes. And I have Patrick Mahomes on my fantasy team. Okay. But I sat him this week for Mr. Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. And because
Balling this week.
because the highest points that Patrick Mahomes has scored in fantasy this year is 14.
okay, hold on.
Weak sauce.
Let me
Just
cook.
saying,
let
dude.
me let me cook. Number
I'm
one,
just saying.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
let me cook. For a
Cook
second.
it up, bro.
Because-
you're gonna need to really cook hard on this one.
What do you
Better
mean?
put some
Okay,
ingredients in
hold
there.
up.
He's gonna say three
So-
street championships.
Let me ask you one. No, not even. Let me ask
I'm just
you.
talking fantasy, bro. I'm not talking like overall he's a
I get
stud,
you.
which he is, but
I
I'm
get
talking
you.
fantasy points. He is not a QB 10 in any way, shape, or form
Okay,
at all.
So
2 years now.
let me ask you this.
Just saying.
One simple question.
Go ahead.
Quarterback for your team. Are you taking Patrick Mahomes or Bo Nix? Choice, and you can choose either.
This week, I'm taking Bo Nix because
That
it's
Chargers
a
are
bye
tra-
week
It's
for
hilarious,
Kansas
bro.
City.
Okay, fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey, he's right. He's right.
I'm
He's
just
spitting.
saying.
Okay,
I'm
but
just saying.
This man's spitting.
all right. Let's say that.
Hey,
That's such
cheers
a-
to that.
that's such a-
Cheers, cheers.
Nah, fuck you. I'm not cheering. I'm not
Oh,
clanking
come
that
on, bro.
glass.
Come on.
I'll
come on.
clank it because you came on, and I appreciate you. But that's absolute horseshit, and everyone out there knows that's horseshit.
Okay,
I'm not okay. The only
it's
reason
really hard not to start Patrick Mahomes because he's a
You-
stud. But when you look at
He's-
his numbers,
he said he's not starting him this week because he's on a bye week. Well, no fucking shit.
yeah,
No fucking shit.
Duh. But I'm telling you, if I'm going by the numbers, it's really tempting to start
We gotta stop it.
to start
bro.
Bo Nix.
Because this is now I know how Patriots fans feel. Because it's like, yo, this dude, when it comes down to it, he lost his number one wide receiver, his
Oh
number
my
two wide
goodness,
receiver,
here we
his
go.
number one running back,
I have
and
Rasheed
he's
Rice on my
five-
league too,
he's
bro. You know,
5-0.
the Chiefs are
He is
stacked, but they're not
5-0.
stacked anymore.
He's
They're
won
hurt.
2 Super Bowls
Because-
in a row,
because
and
of
we're
the-
talking about both fucking Knicks. What are we even doing here?
You're right.
62 college games.
I don't know if you're talking shit. I don't know if you're talking shit.
He's just
or-
he's
or-
trolling,
I don't
yo.
know if you're talking shit or
62 college games. Bo Nix. I'm just saying, dude. And he
We gotta
scored more
stop
points
this,
than Pat
man.
Mahomes. Okay, so keep.
I love that. And the reason I love that is because back when like the Chiefs had Alex Smith and Tom
Alex
Brady
Smith
would
was
be
a G, dude.
Tom Brady would be on a downslide, and Alex Smith had like a couple really good games. I'd be talking the same shit. So I don't hate it, but it's
Okay,
just
word.
like
So got that. I got you.
no, I like again. It's the same
Respect.
shit. We all know.
Respect, dude.
We like Patrick Mahomes is
He
top-
is a stud. He's an absolute stud.
I mean, he's
but
top. He at the
he's
minimum.
not a fantasy stud right now.
at the minimum, he's top 5 all time. At best,
And-
he's top 2 all time.
But he's not top in fantasy right now.
Okay. All
Did you just say he's top 2? That means you've conceded
He's
that he's
gonna go
not
down.
number 1.
He's
right now.
If he stays healthy,
Right now.
he will probably surpass the current GOAT if he stays
I
healthy.
agree. I agree
If he
with you.
stays healthy.
I've said that already. I
So-
said at his trajectory, he will pass him.
Yeah, he
But
will.
we cannot predict injuries. We cannot predict him saying, you know what, I'm hanging it up early. You know,
But I will. And so when I call him the GOAT, that's a prediction. I think he's top 2 already, but
Montana. I think Montana's still ahead of him.
and
And
that's a fair argument.
it's close. It's
That's a-
close.
that's
Dan Marino is still ahead of him at this point.
No, he's got no chips.
I
I'm a
And I
Dolphins
love
fan.
Dan Marino.
Dan
I
Marino's
really
one of the best throwers of the football ever.
Dan
ever.
Marino's a G, dude.
G did all the coke.
I
did-
just said that
Wait, what?
just for you. That's why I said that. Okay.
No, I love Dan.
Patrick Mahomes is better than Dan Marino.
He is for
Okay,
sure.
yeah, he
All right,
is, for
cool.
sure.
All right, so
Bro,
just-
so
I was-
I'm
I was
sorry
just
your
trying to give him a
fantasy
shout out.
team's hurting. All right.
My fantasy team's going great, honestly.
Oh,
I'm
is it?
I'm 3-2, and
Oh, I'm
I've
2
got
and 3.
Brock Purdy, Patrick Mahomes,
Brock Purdy's good too. Let's
and I just picked up Bo Nix on the waiver because Denver's looking stout all of a sudden, bro.
Their defense is stout. I don't know if I would call them stout.
Dude, we're
They're-
looking good, bro.
but also Bo Nix has promise. He has promise, bro.
Oh, he's
we
got
got-
grit.
There's a sickness in the NFL. It's called quarterbackitis, and Denver has got the worst case of quarterbackitis
Look-
in the whole NFL
Since
bro.
Peyton Manning left,
since John Elway. Since
No,
John
you had
Elway, bro.
Peyton Manning step in and fucking
We had
plug
Peyton,
and play.
but we went from John, and then we went to Mr. Kneel Down and Take a Prayer, who was a G. Who's that?
Oh, you're talking about Tim Tebow?
talking
Tebow.
about Tim Tebow.
the only
Bo Nix
Bronco-
reminds me of Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow is
He
the
does
He's got
only
the grit.
Yeah,
Tim
yeah.
Tebow is the only quarterback the Broncos drafted to win a playoff game.
He was a G. And,
Since
and,
Elway.
and
No.
We
Elway was not drafted
we
by the
beat
Broncos.
New England that year.
Correct.
We beat New England.
Who
I
was
was
Elway-
at that game.
Who was
bro.
Elway
I
drafted
was
by?
at that game in the
That
South
was,
Stands.
was that
dude.
when Gronk got his knee injured?
That was when Gronk got his
Yes,
by
I
the-
remember that game.
By who was that? DJ Ward or something like that?
I don't remember who
Yeah.
injured it, but yeah, but we won that game. That was the
Which was clutch.
yeah, it was
I mean,
gangster, dude.
Tim
Tebow
Tebow.
was a G.
Tim Tebow went and beat a tough Pittsburgh team
Steelers.
Yeah.
on the road.
Thomas, God bless his soul.
Tebow's
walked
a
it
G,
off.
dude.
Crazy.
And he's a
Legend.
freaking devout Lord.
Yo,
lover, so.
it's crazy that he
Amen.
was in the same room as
Aaron Hernandez. Not
Like-
just that. If you look up the whole roster of that Florida team, holy shit, it will blow your mind.
stacked.
It'll blow your mind. Anyway,
Anyway,
we
keep
gotta
it moving.
keep it going.
Yeah,
Top
we've been on this for a
5
minute.
big man of all time.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Are we talking NBA now?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Top
Big-
5 all time. All
Okay,
time.
number one. You know I'm gonna do it. Right there, bro.
I love that.
Like number
I love
one,
that.
and
It's ballsy. I love it though.
He might go down as the greatest NBA player to ever play the game. I'm just saying he may go down
Oh,
as
not
the
a-
GOAT if he
Clip
stays
that.
healthy,
Yeah.
because he has broken record after,
After
record
record
after
after
record.
record.
He just breaking records. Over his
Okay,
knee like,
LeBron.
"Pow!"
All LeBron's done is break
Okay,
records.
hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let
Okay.
him cook.
I'm just saying, like number one, and we'll make this a prediction. Okay,
Sure.
Nikola Jokic,
Okay.
numero uno. Number two, you're gonna hate me for this, bro. Shaq's got to be up there, bro.
He's up there. Absolutely.
Shaq is, if you take a sample size of, like, let's say 4 of the most dominant years ever of any player ever, Shaq is number 1.
Shaq's definitely up there. Number three,
Let me tell you, Shaq would have ate Nikola Jokic's lunch. Ate it.
You like to think so.
Ate it.
Joker would have ate his lunch too.
Nah,
How-
not
how-
a chance.
How do I put?
Not a chance.
In today's NBA,
Do you bring
he's getting all the
LeBron?
fouls. He's fouling out in fucking third quarter.
Not a chance.
Shaq couldn't shoot free throws either.
No, that's
He
what
was,
you-
he was horrible. From
He
the
couldn't
line,
shoot
bro.
in general, bro.
He could dunk like a
Jokic
motherfucker,
will
though.
pull up from 35 on you and
Yeah.
make it half the time.
Jokic,
from freaking half
Jokic,
court on
Jokic
you.
would foul out from guarding Shaquille
No,
O'Neal.
No,
I
because
don't think so.
Joker isn't that aggressive. On like,
Joker finesses you and draws the foul,
Correct.
bro.
and
I
don't
got
get me-
you.
He's European style, bro.
I know,
All right.
I know.
Keep it
This
going.
guy's
Keep
he's so biased, bro.
I'm not
Well,
biased.
I
So
mean,
you're
we all,
biased.
we all-
I got Nikola Jokic in my top 5. How
have
am
it
I biased?
likewise.
Okay.
I just don't
okay.
have him number 1.
I got him number one.
Okay, number
Prediction.
1, Shaq. 2,
You got
Okay,
Joker,
Shaq.
Shaq.
Like, I really don't want. I don't like LeBron, bro.
he's not a big man.
He's not a big man.
I wouldn't call him a big 4s and 5s. Even though he can play 4, I wouldn't call him a 4.
Real quick, shout out Kyle. Love you, dog. Keep it
Shout
going.
out Kyle. Hakeem,
Of course.
Olajuwon. I mean, he's
Actually, never. Sorry, my bad. Keep it going. I don't have them. But keep it going. Keep it going.
okay.
My bad.
I don't know, man. That's
Can I run you down my top 5 real quick?
do
Go
it,
ahead.
bro. do
So
it.
and so keep in mind, I'm talking at this very moment, not what I predict either, because I feel you.
AG's got to be in there too. I mean,
I have Kareem, I got Wilt,
Will Chamberlain, yeah.
Shaq,
Okay.
Bill Russell, and then Joker. I'm talking right now what they've accomplished up to this point.
Okay. That's fair.
So, are you doing it off accomplishments or
A combination.
because Bill Russell? I mean, 11 rings is
right. What do
crazy.
you say about 11?
but he
Were
really
you
wasn't.
alive for
He
those?
No,
he really wasn't.
I
That,
was not
he,
alive.
he
for
really
those.
wasn't that good in comparison to today's athlete.
But you're just talking rings.
So again, I mean, 11 rings is 11 rings.
No,
I think that
it-
has like and again, he did put up some stats.
Oh,
as
and
well.
he beat Wilt. He beat Wilt.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
So you got that's
Kareem, Wilt, Shaq, Bill Russell, Joker. Right now, from what they've accomplished, I mean, again, 4 of those guys are retired.
Joker.
Joker will move up that list. I truly believe.
all right. I'm gonna give you
When
my
he-
5. I'm gonna keep it going.
In order.
Yeah. Number 1, Kareem. You
Great.
know,
I agree.
until LeBron took
Kareem has got to be on there. Period.
Second leading scorer of all
six,
time.
six rings, 7 trips. Second leading scorer of all time. Just got passed recently.
Barely, because and only.
I mean, it's
only LeBron.
gonna be more than barely because LeBron's got
Sure.
probably 2-3 years left,
Mm,
which is crazy.
1-2, but sure.
He wants to play with his son. That's why he's still there.
Which is legendary as well.
Well,
but that's
just
another
think
thought.
about this. He played 71 games last year, right? And he averaged his career average, which is 26 points a game.
I hate to say it, but I just don't. Anyone that says I am the greatest is not the greatest, and that just boom, right?
I mean,
That's all
look,
gotta say.
I mean, Ali called himself the greatest, and people praise him for it.
Yeah, but boxing is way different than basketball.
Real quick. Sorry, I gotta go take a piss. You guys keep it going.
Boxing, he's breaking the seals.
I'm gonna keep it going.
No,
Shit.
so all right, I got
almost said a
Kareem
bad
1.
word.
You can say bad words here.
Yeah,
you can
well, I
say
almost said a
fuck.
bad word that I can't say.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fuck, fuck, shit, tit, bitch. Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, I can't. Barbara Streisand. Okay. Yeah.
I got Kareem.
Okay.
I got Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
I got Timothy Duncan.
Oh, Duncan's pretty. I did that. He didn't even come into my mind. Bro.
I got Joker,
Okay.
and I got Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow. You got Giannis in
Yeah,
there, huh?
yeah. Even though he kind of plays just power forward. I mean, no, he plays center too. He's 7 foot. He's a big man. I'm gonna call him a big man. Honorable mention:
Birdman.
Kevin Garnett.
Okay. KG's dope.
Yeah, but no, Tim Duncan, 5 rings, Mr. Fundamental, team player, did it all. Didn't you know what he's like? He's kind of like Joker, bro. It's
Nobody is like Joker.
It's not. Is Tim Duncan was a beast, bro.
Yeah, but nobody is like Joker is shredding records, and he's just gonna
Joker was
continue to
7'3".
shred
Tim
records,
Duncan
bro.
was 6'11", and had similar numbers, and he has 5 rings.
Yeah, Duncan's a G.
Tim Duncan. What I was meaning is like Tim Duncan's not the most athletic guy on the court.
Neither was Joker
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
until recently, bro. And now he's like running marathons, bro.
Yeah, he is,
You know
but he's
what I'm
not.
saying?
He's still not fat. His motor never stops, but he's not the fastest guy on the
He's
court.
not the fastest guy on the court, but he's the most efficient guy. On
He's
the court,
he's
dude.
he's fundamentals.
He's efficient.
He's good with his little pump fake and his.
He gets contact and goes to the line.
Bro,
and he
Joker's-
hits threes and he hits half quarters and he assists like nobody has ever assisted.
Yes, he's
As a big man before, he is the best
Passing,
assist.
he's the best passing big
He's
man
the
ever.
best passing big man ever, and that's
got
why I'm
eyes-
saying number one, dude.
Eyes
Like,
behind his head.
oh,
Like,
bro, he is a
yeah,
straight
yeah.
G. He no look passes like nobody that's ever played the game.
He passes almost. You're gonna hate me for saying this. He passes.
as good as LeBron.
He does. He almost does. I mean,
mean,
and it says a lot because he's a big man to be able to pass at that level.
True.
You know.
All right. Well, keep it going. J Rizzle. 2 questions in one. What are your expectations for the Nuggets, and how do you feel about Russ joining the squad?
That was my question.
I know, but
I know we got to keep it
We're
going.
running a $1.25.
I think we're
so-
going to have a very, very competitive season. I think the Nuggets are always in the playoff and the championship talk. I mean, we have been for the last 4 years.
always.
With Russ, I think he gives a good threat from the 3-point line, and that's something that we need. I think I would have rather seen, gosh, MPJ, don't hate me for this, but I would have rather seen you go and us kept, who
Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
I would have
Really?
rather seen KCP
Really?
So,
stay and
That's
and,
interesting.
I'm
and
gonna
MPJ
agree.
go.
I'm gonna agree with him.
I would have rather seen KCP
Because-
stay
because
because
he's
he
more
brings the
seasoned?
energy. He brings an energy to the team that MPJ doesn't bring, and that's why, like when Bruce Brown, he brought that energy off the bench for us when we won the championship,
Bruce Brown
and
was a
that's
tough
the same
loss.
type of energy that KCP brings. We don't have that energy anymore. Maybe Russ will bring that energy. I don't know. Dude,
MPJ is the second, at the very least, third most talented player on the team, but he disappears.
and he's so spotty, dude.
Or
he's
he's
so
on
spotty.
though. On or like again,
He's so spotty. He's on and he's off. And
the
he's
hit
on
or
and he's off.
miss. I agree with.
There's no
but,
consistency.
but when he hits, he fucking
No, I
hits.
get. That's what I'm saying.
he does for
He's
sure.
6'10" or 6'11". He's like your Timu version of fucking Kevin Durant. He can
Yeah.
score all over the court. He's athletic. He's long. He's hard to guard. But
I get it.
Aaron Gordon is more important than MPJ. Even Aaron Gordon's probably the 5th or 6th most talented player on the roster.
I get
AG is really coming to his own, especially last year, bro. And the dynamic that Joker has with freaking AG
it's-
now
it's-
is unreal.
Bro,
dude.
telepathy,
bro,
like,
it's
the
It's
way they
unreal the way that they connect.
AG like
His-
saved y'all from losing
his
at least one against the Lakers. At least one. AG's a G.
AG's a G1. It used to be Joker Murray, which is still a good connection, but
it is.
the Joker AG connection has surpassed the Joker Murray connection, dude. I think, dude, that connection is
Yeah.
dope. But I don't know.
Jo-
man.
I
Hopefully
love
championship.
Jamal. I love Jamal. And they just signed Jamal to a max contract. I'm pretty sure.
Franchise.
Yeah.
Again, Jamal. Jamal.
Jamal's a
Jamal's
G,
The
dude.
6th
Jamal's
best
G.
shooting guard in the
Blue
league.
arrow.
Yeah.
Top
He's-
5. Hey, what happened when we went to that playoff game in Denver? He
Bro.
was there. I was there. You were
We
there.
were all there,
We were
bro.
all
We were
there.
all there.
bro.
It was
We were-
a
That's what I'm
great
talking
game.
about.
It was a great game.
Dude,
I've still got that
the-
video on my phone. Dude, I've
of him
never
hitting the shot.
I've never been in a stadium before with that level of eruption.
It was nuts.
absolutely
It was crazy.
electric when he
It
hit
was
that
crazy,
shot, dude.
bro. And like it was one of those things. I was like,
My
It was
daughter was there
dirty.
too. Hey, if you're watching, my
What-
my youngest daughter was at that game.
yeah.
We lost our marbles when he hit that
Oh,
shot.
Sec-
Bro. Like
I would
You've
say,
seen my video that I got, right? I was filming when
it's
you
on my
hit that.
phone, bro.
I-
yeah.
I think
So
AD
good.
was 2nd or 3rd in votes for Defensive Player of the Year, and to shoot it on that
Over
guy
him.
over that guy
Over him.
who's 6'10" and
So
Jamal
cheap, dude.
Murray's 6'4", 6'3". Yeah, it was
Keep,
nah.
keep in mind they were down 20 at
We need to
halftime.
repost that
We
video
do.
That video is
when
dope,
when
dude.
they play each other this season.
Absolutely. Down 20 at halftime too.
Yeah,
I
crazy.
was like,
Darvin
shit.
Ham deserves
I
to be
thought it
fired
was
for
over,
that.
bro. I
I-
thought it was over. We were in the camp
It
this
was
week. for that
it was grim, but that
Can you get us?
That's,
Can you get us one this year?
this one.
It doesn't have to be on the playoff.
I'm a
Doesn't have
Nuggets
to-
fan.
can you
I
get-
will try. I
Can
will
you
try to
can you
get
give
you.
can you give me Nuggets Heat or Nuggets Lakers, either or?
Okay, I will try to get both of you tickets this year. I will go with you.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
yeah,
That's
will-
all
I
I
will-
want.
I
We'll
try and
drive.
get-
We'll
I will
drive.
try.
We'll
Get some
drive.
Woodford.
No promises. I will
Yeah,
try
know.
and get you.
I know.
All right.
I know it's tough. I know there's
Those-
We
those.
spent like $600 on those tickets.
Those
I-
tickets are coveted, bro.
I was gonna say I hear ever since
They're
they start
freaking
winning,
coveted.
the Canvas people come
The
out.
Canvas
and they,
kids want to go.
Yeah, they wanna
Thank you,
go.
Canvas Credit Union.
yeah.
shout
All right,
out.
we're gonna keep it
Appreciate-
moving.
Appreciate you.
All right. If money wasn't a factor, what would you do with your time?
What would you be doing?
So it could be. It could
Money
be.
wasn't a factor. Well, first of all, I would give to those in need. Like that's the first thing. I would give back to those people that need it, and be more humanitarian, like Jay Chimino, bro. Like he's a super good example to live by.
Rest in peace.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
R.I.P.
just saying, bro. I would give to those in need and give to good causes. Spend more time with my girls and my family, and I would fly fish.
All
This
the
motherfucker.
time.
I would fly
perfect
fish
cast.
every exotic destination in the world. My bucket list fish is a golden dorado.
Where do you
Dude,
get a
Never even
gold?
heard of it.
Where do you get
South America? It is like a super gold trout. It's a prehistoric fish, bro.
Wow.
It's called a golden dorado. Dorado, Dorado, golden dorado. And I would go to South America and catch as many of those as I can. I go to New Zealand. I'd go catch more tarpon on the fly, like I did in Cancun. I would catch permit, bonefish on the fly. I would fly fish everywhere.
it? Beautiful.
That's it right there, bro.
Beautiful fish.
Holy
Golden dorado.
cow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's my ultimate bucket list fish right there is a golden dorado.
Let's make it happen.
And
For real,
let me ask you, let's back up just a little bit. So you said, as far as helping people, is there any particular demographic or like what touches your heart? Who do you want to
Who
help?
are you gonna help?
Yeah.
Kids in need more than anything, bro.
Kids are the. That's my number one thing.
Like kids
Kids are the future.
kids in need, bro. And whether that's single moms with kids that are freaking struggling or kids in foster homes, but I mean the youth is the future, and so you got to give back to the youth, bro.
I've
Like,
helped out
straight up.
single moms for a very long time.
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too, bro. Me
I've
too,
helped out
bro.
single moms
Me
for a really
too.
long time.
Yeah, straight up.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
still pay child support. Thank you very much.
Oh no, I was just more
Okay.
talking about
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at the club. You
Yeah,
feel me?
whatever, bro. Whatever.
But
What about you?
Are we gonna
What
leave
about
here
you,
and go to
Felix?
Snooty
Yeah.
right now? Is that what?
the snoodle? No, I'm not going to
Okay.
the snoodle tonight. Not
Okay.
tonight.
What would you do?
If money was an
was
issue,
no
Yeah,
object.
same question. We got it right there. This right here.
this right here,
This right here. You
Yeah,
would
I
do
wanted
this
to-
all the time.
I would do this full time.
Yeah,
and
that's
I,
what's up, dude.
and
This-
I would definitely. I plan on giving back, and like you said, the children of the future.
Yeah, for 100%.
Anytime. So whenever when my birthday comes up, Facebook says, "Oh, start a fundraiser for your birthday. I always pick like St. Jude's Children Hospital
yeah.
or something like
I
that.
do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Children of the future. Bro, if we could teach kids finance sooner, I mean, like
That may change
Credit,
soon,
like
bro.
teaching
I'm just
credit.
telling you,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Real shit that matters. in
no
life.
one taught me credit. No one told me tax savings. No one told me any of that.
Balance a checkbook.
Yeah, none of
that
that
shit.
in school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I have kids and they get to a certain age,
but pre-calc.
like
When the fuck do I use pre-calc
no, fuck
in life?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because we honestly do that for a living, but they didn't teach us to it the right way, dude.
They're like, you're never gonna have a calculator with you at all times.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, sure.
Actually
Anyway.
does everything I want it to do. And I can find holes on here too, bro. It's amazing. Like,
I love you, bro. I love you,
That's
bro.
fucking
Our
Our
hilarious.
friendship has just grown
That's hilarious.
with just one statement.
Oh my god.
It's
No,
nuts,
what I
bro.
said is this right here, vacations, and
Vacations. Hell yeah, dude.
again, I'd like to get good at golf, man. I really would.
Would you really?
I would.
Oh,
I
good
just
for you.
I just enjoy it. Successful people golf and they
Yeah.
find a way to be good at it.
Yeah.
Successful people fly fish too. I golf once a year. I golf once a
This
year
is a good podcast. This is a great podcast.
at the Security Service
That's
Golf
so
Tournament,
good.
and I have this thing called the Easy Golf Pro. Have you heard of the Easy
I
Golf Pro?
haven't.
So I have 3 clubs in my bag.
Oh,
I have a
God.
putter, I have a sand wedge,
in a driver.
and I have my Easy Golf Pro. And the Easy Golf Pro, I load with a ram set like you use for a nail gun. And I dial it from 50 all the way to 200 yards.
You don't.
I
even
cock it
swing
like a gun. It's a
You
swingless
just-
golf club.
You just press.
I
the
cock
button.
it like a gun. I load it. I hit a button, and it hits it 200 yards, like,
Oh my God!
and everybody gets a kick out of
And
it,
it
bro.
hits
It's
it
an
straight,
absolute
too.
blast. Oh, it's so gangster.
Doesn't shank it like my bus.
No, but
drive.
I can fade and draw it because there's
No shit.
there's lines on the deal. So if there's a dog leg or something, I can fade it. I can draw.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Is
Oh, it's
that?
gangster,
Wait,
bro.
hold up.
I'll
hold
show
up.
it to you guys.
You said you have a
E-
putter, a sandwich,
And
then
an
this-
Easy Golf
and then
Pro.
Shit that does whatever you tell it to do.
It's for non-golfers and people with disabilities, and I am a non-golfer.
Okay.
I
I'm
thought you had a
non-golfer.
disability.
Yeah. Disability.
But yeah, we're gonna keep this going.
Oh my God.
All right,
Okay.
last thing I have, and then he's gonna end this off with words of wisdom. Celebrity crush. If there's any girl you can have, and listen, don't limit yourself to today. It could be Salma Hayek in the 90s,
Mm.
like whatever.
Mm.
What,
I already got it picked out.
All right, let's go. Who you got?
Megan Fox transform.
Oh, that's
Goated.
legendary.
I prefer that Megan Fox to today's Megan Fox.
Fox
Agreed.
Transformers, bro.
Yeah.
Like
That's
for
goated.
real, dude.
That's goaded. That and like again, I'm still old enough to
For
appreciate
real,
that.
dude.
I'm still old enough to appreciate
Absolutely.
How old were you when the first Transformers came out?
that.
This was 07, so I was like
I had to the
19.
the very first one in 07, I was freaking.
I was 19.
9 years old.
Yes,
or something.
yes.
Yeah, Megan Fox Transformers, bro. You probably were like, oh my gosh.
He was jerking off to this bitch.
Don't
He was cranking the hog.
I didn't-
call her a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
That was disrespectful.
Oh,
Put some
no.
respect. She
No,
was amazing.
not even. I didn't even know what jerking off was at the time, but no, that's a very
9 years old.
good-
You didn't jerk off at 9? you were-
No,
I
I
didn't
was
jerk
shoot-
off at 9 either.
9 years old. What? I was
Maybe
I
I'm
probably got a
getting
little pink heart on, but
maybe
there
I'm
was no
getting
jerking off at 9.
big car.
Early
What do you
teens,
have a red
maybe.
rocket?
Yeah, at 9 years old.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh man, I don't know.
Okay, you go.
My celebrity crush.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows my celebrity crush. My
I don't.
celebrity crush is my celebrity crush is Scarlett Johansson.
oh, she's up there,
bad.
bro.
she's
bad.
goated.
Mm.
Like even today,
She's
Scarlett. Like
Scarlett's bad. dude.
over the last 10 years, she's
her
my-
in Lucy.
oh my
Oh my
god,
goodness gracious.
yeah, she's
Okay,
she's spectacular.
All right.
I've said mine.
Chris.
Way more recent. Sydney Sweeney.
Who's
that?
He goes. Oh, she's all tits and teeth.
Who's Sydney Sweeney? I don't even know
Whatever.
who she is, bro.
From
Siri, show me Sydney Sweeney.
there you go.
Damn, this is the
Here
future.
are some Sydney Sweeney selections.
Oh, that's
Oh, there you go. Got it.
oh, Clementine, huh? Okay, she's fine. Yeah, she was that girl on
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Yeah,
she's-
super bad.
she's
I
got some
like-
tickle bitties.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. Tits
She
and
got
teeth.
ass too, though. Don't underrate the ass.
You know what? Maybe I need to relook at it, but you
You
know.
need to reconsider. All right. That's
I,
all
and
I'm
I
saying.
always say ScarJo, so I
that's
feel,
and that's a
ScarJo.
good choice.
Scarjo.
I
That's
feel-
a good choice. You know.
I feel like I got to give
Don't sleep
another
on the
celebrity
Black Widow.
crush. I feel like I got to give something
New.
other than Scarlett
Do
Johansson.
you know who, like back in the day, I had the super crush on? When
Go
it first
ahead.
came
Let's,
out?
let's hear it.
I'm gonna give it to you. Sorry to cut you off. Britney Spears, bro. Hit Me Baby One More Time. When that came out, everybody and their mom was in love
So-
with Britney Spears. That was before you were alive.
I get that on the on a similar vibe. Lindsay Lohan on Mean Girls. Lindsay Lohan. Come on.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
dude.
I wouldn't
She's
go out of my
okay.
I wouldn't go out of my way for Lindsay
Yeah.
Lohan.
Sorry,
you
to-
know, but
okay,
since
tell me.
since you
Britney
brought up-
Spears, you?
since you Britney Spears me, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go in a similar lane. I'm gonna
Okay.
keep it going.
I'm gonna keep
Okay.
going.
Christina Aguilera.
Oh, Genie in a bottle, baby.
Her
Watch
talent
out now.
her talent was superior
Watch
to
out.
Britney.
her voice was superior.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. That's what I was talking.
100%.
I mean, Brittany had a
looks.
fatter ass. That's it. Christina was just as pretty, if not prettier.
You see Brittany now?
Oh,
Have you seen her freaking like Insta videos, bro?
Busted. I know the
Dancing
exact
with
video you're
knives.
talking about.
Oh, you gotta pee. We're about to
It's all
end
good.
it.
It's all good.
Okay.
Let him pee.
All right. In the meantime, we got some new content coming to you guys. Whoever's still watching, I think we got 2 or 3
God,
viewers.
Yeah.
Is this our longest podcast? No, the TJ podcast.
This is up
Today.
there. This is almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, man, I love it though.
No, hey,
I-
I had a good time. I don't know about you. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna keep it going.
No, dude, like we said, like this.
I'm gonna keep it going.
This is what I'd do
If we could just suit, bro, I would love to just make content all the time. Cooking,
same, man.
food blog, coffee shop reviews, Chiefs Corner, fucking
Yeah, bro.
Marshall fucking doing his comedy shit, us doing skits.
Yeah, bro.
I wish I was 10
It's,
years younger though. I really do.
No, you.
I'm fine.
I mean,
but
don't. I don't wish I was 10 years younger.
no. We couldn't have you 10
Yeah,
years
yeah,
younger.
yeah.
I can't deal with 15-year-old Christopher Childers. Absolutely. Hi, my name's Chris.
Man, dog.
Howdy
Shit.
doody, sir.
Shit, 15-year-old Chris was probably in deeper shit than Chris now. That's the sad thing. No, dude.
My turn. You told me it was my turn.
Just keep it going. But no, again, this shit's so much fun.
bro, like I told you, when my boy was like kind of like critiquing, and I appreciate the critique, but like, he was saying certain things are immature. Like, it's cool. This is entertainment. I said entertainment for me, and I'm trying to produce entertainment for others.
Yeah.
And you know what? I like doing this shit.
Yeah. What I will say is hearing that kind of upset me a little bit.
Did it?
In the sense that we're more than capable of talking about shit that's serious, and that just because that's not necessarily our niche doesn't mean we can't do it.
We can do anything.
And so again, we have clips of that, but no, I mean, we can. He'll see. There'll be more mature, quote unquote. Again, now that I get I don't even know who this is. Now that I give a fuck about what he says,
it's my boy
but-
Rich.
Rich, again, shout out. He's been in the fantasy, right?
Yeah, he's in the
Yeah,
fantasy. Yeah.
And that's fine. That's a fine opinion. But we'll have those times as well, because we're in everything podcast.
I like that.
But
we're in everything.
Everything, bro, including the seriousness. Again, I'd love to have Sonny on. I'd love to have it's entertainment, but again, we're people, man.
We're just having a
Fun,
conversation.
bro.
We
Yeah,
had
it's
a,
cool as
everything.
fuck, bro.
It's literally everything. We talk about, there's some topics that aren't as mature as some of the other ones, but that's not to say that we can't talk about real shit, religion, why we're here, so on and so forth. So
words of wisdom. Give it to us.
So, all right. Sometimes you have to take 2 steps back to get 10 steps forward, is what I got for you today.
Mhm.
And I say this in my, professional life, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't love selling cars, and I don't see myself doing it for forever, and probably not too much longer. And so if I have to take a step back in my life and do something that maybe isn't as, thought of as, professional or whatever, it'll lead me to a place that I'll be forward. So that's what I got. And I think you can relate to that in all kinds of different shit. We've all had to take what we thought or what people have thought in any aspect of your life that you feel like you're going backwards, just to set you up to prevail, man. That's what it's about,
So I want to tie into that, because you just again, I didn't know what his words of wisdom were, but it just reminded me of a manager of mine when I worked at Sports Authority. Shout out to Oswald. I don't know what his last name is, but Oswald.
Oswald.
He's a black man. Yeah, a black man named Oswald. It's fucking crazy. I know. Craziest name you ever heard of, black man.
That's not.
Oh, no, I'm just fucking with you. Cool ass dude. Cool brother.
Cool.
Stop it. Stop.
Your name's Toby.
Shout out to Chappelle.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Anyways,
That was good, right?
Oswald told me. So we did this thing in Sports Authority. We had to pick a section, like an aisle, for every department, and we did what's called perfect zone. That means it had to look immaculate. So I do all this shit, and I fucking like reshelf, like pull the footballs forward, the basketballs forward, whatever it might be, and make it look perfect, like it's ready for a photo. But like I would think it's perfect, but it's not. And he told me, he's like, take 2 steps back and then view it. Don't look at it like right in front of it. Step back and see the whole picture and see what you need to fix. I know it's a little different than what you're saying,
Yeah.
but the goal is the same. To get the perfection, to get the results that you want, sometimes you have to step back and look at it from a wider angle, and then I would fix it, and then boom, my perfect zone was
Absolutely, man.
good. So
And then,
shout out to Oswald.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like 5 years old, 6 years old now. He was born on February 29th.
Wait.
That's a leap year. So
Oh, okay.
so no, he's like either had
I was
7
like,
or
you had
8
a-
birthdays.
I was like, you had a baby, Tony?
Yeah,
It's good. An infant was your manager
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
time?
he's born
No,
on, he's
that's-
born on a leap year.
That's
So,
all it is, man. And again, Nipsey Hussle was that quote.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Nips.
Yeah.
Do you have any plugs anything you want to
Any-
say before we
Yeah.
part ways?
If y'all need a vehicle, Phil on Forward Chapel Hills. You know, these
Straight
guys
up.
sell whips,
Straight up.
and I take you through the bank. So that's what's up. dude.
Trout Bum on YouTube.
Trout Bomb 1980. I mean, I really don't post much stuff, but maybe one day
A
Who
fish,
knows?
a
You
fit
should.
when you get your golden Dorado.
You should.
when I
If-
get my Golden Dorado, yeah, Trout Bomb 1980.
not even. I would just suggest like when you're fly fishing, just record it. Just have someone record
Bro,
you doing
David
it.
Bale's got a fucking 5 million viewed video for taking a video of his fucking
chameleon
on a hotel bed.
Yeah,
Really?
Yes.
straight up. Maybe not 5 million, but like
3
a
million.
couple million at the minimum.
For what now?
For
His
just-
Kiata chameleon, and he videotaped the chameleon
He's like,
on
"You're
his
so
hotel
pretty."
bed.
yeah.
Like he has a pet chameleon.
He
takes
had
with
a
him
pet
to the
chameleon, it died.
hotel?
Yeah, he brought it to the hotel.
That's weird as
but-
shit, bro.
But also, for
That's
example,
some weird shit.
also
David Bales. and-
Shout out to Bale.
Why are you
For-
bringing a chameleon with you? To
example though, J Riz, if just again make a how to fly fish video or something. If you
I
want
could
to
do that.
It's
could
as
do
simple.
that
It's
for
as
sure.
simple as that. And you know, let us know shit. We'll post it on
Word.
our
Hey,
channel. you know?
Time is the most important thing in the world. It's the only thing you can't get back.
All right,
Saying
there you
correct.
go.
Yeah, word.
This is Awesome Life Podcast,
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
99.
It's been a good one.
99 problems, but baby oil ain't one. We out.
Yo.
Maybe.
Deuces.
Maybe.
1, 2, 3.
And we're gonna grind to the sun up, sun up. All we wanna do is turn up, turn up. And we're gonna grind to the sun up, sun up. All we wanna do is turn up, turn up. And we're gonna grind to the sun up, sun up. All we wanna do is turn up, turn up. And we're gonna grind to the sun up, sun up.